For those watching online at HuskerRadio.com, we welcome you into the broadcast. We will get to this broadcast of St. Pat's and Dundy County Stratton coming up here in just a bit, but they're doing senior night. They just started that ceremony, and so might be a few more minutes. JV got over. JV boys won it 66-47. This is a marquee matchup, though, so we welcome anybody watching online. We'll dial up. You're going to see the screen. You'll see us from the stage side here in just a little bit. But, again, they're doing senior night, the full senior night. So we got a few more minutes of the senior announcements, and then we'll go ahead and get you our pregame to open up St. Pat's boys, Dundy County Stratton boys, top two teams in Class D1 in the power points and in the rankings. So we'll kick off our pregame coming up here in just a little bit here on Husker Radio.
The following is a presentation of Husker Radio Sports. Your exclusive home for North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics is right here on 1240 AM, 1061 FM, KODY. You can also hear all the action at www.huskerradio.com or on the KODY mobile app, available for free in the Google Play or the App Store. Now let's send it to the voice of the Irish, Tanner Stratton.
And welcome to Dundy County Stratton High School in Binkelman, Nebraska on a Tuesday night for what could be a marquee matchup between the top two teams in Class D1 and D2. Welcome into our Quick Stop pregame show from Dundy County Stratton High, and welcome into what should be, again, a fun single game. It's just one game. It's kind of got the feeling of like a district final. You did have a boys JV game, but no girls games tonight due to a shortened roster for Dundy County Stratton. They only had 4 healthy going into today, and so they weren't going to play JV anyways, and varsity was off. And so, hey, let's dial up just a couple here. The boys JV just got concluded. St. Pat's won that one 66-47. And now, I think the eyes of a D1, at least in this state of Nebraska, should be on this game. Because you look at power points. St. Pat's number 1, 17-2. You look at power points for Dundy County Stratton at 18-2, number 2 in the D1 power points. This is a chance for both teams to be the number 1 seed for their sub-district tournament in the state. Be the number 1 seed for the district final sub-state. Be the number 1 seed potentially at the state tournament if you can make it there. This is one of those games that probably gives you that no matter what. I mean, unless you slip up by the end of the year. If you keep winning, including this game, you're going to be the number 1 seed for the rest of the year. St. Pat's again, number 1 in the Lincoln Journal-Star and Omaha World Herald polls. They've been that way for several weeks. Dundy County Stratton moving up to number 2 with some other losses in the D1 rankings in both polls as well under Coach Chris Freeland, who's got a great squad. He's been a longtime coach here, 14 years. They come in 18-2 on the year. How about reigning 11 straight? St. Pat's, 14 straight. It's about as good of a matchup as you're going to get in February outside of a district final later in the year. For regular season action, this is as good as it gets, folks. Top 2 teams in Class D1 dialed up, and I can tell you the energy is going to be pretty full here in this gym. It's a loud gym. It's fans on the other side, as you can see. We've got the student section off to our right. They're going to get rowdy. And that JV game, I mean, when the ball bounces, it echoes in here. So it's a loud gymnasium. It's going to be a great atmosphere for whichever. I mean, it's going to be good atmosphere for both teams to just get better and get yourself prepared for the postseason. We're just getting started. Welcome in again to our Quick Stop pregame show just around every corner. Fast, easy, and convenient with 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road everywhere, it is Quick Stop. We're just getting underway. We've got a good matchup. Again, a lot to cover between St. Pat's and Dundy County Stratton. Both teams come in on double-digit win streaks, and somebody coming out of here with a monster win in Class D1. We'll find out. We'll take a break on our pregame. We'll hear from Coach Bill O'Malley. We'll talk to him about the big win over Cambridge. What a dominating game that was, 84 points. And preview the Dundy County Stratton Tigers. It's all coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from Binkelman, Nebraska on Husker Radio.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop with fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. And for real shakes and smoothies. Pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop with the lowest beer prices in town and happy hour twice daily, and we never close. Quick Stop with 27 locations open 24/7.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams and Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Have you heard the news? Enrollment is up at the North Platte Catholic Schools, and we're excited to keep growing. I'm Enrollment Director Gwen Covey, inviting you to see what the buzz is all about. Join us and experience the difference a faith-filled education can make for your child. We're proud of our caring teachers, challenging curriculum, commitment to service, and daily focus on faith. An education at Little Leprechaun Preschool, Dade Elementary, and St. Patrick's High School is an investment you won't regret. Enrollment is open. Call today to schedule a tour, 532-1874.
Heading out of town for the weekend or just want your dog to come play for a while? Bring your dog to Pazapalooza. With doggy daycare and boarding and staff on site 365 days a year, we are your pet's happy place. Contact us to set up a meet and greet with your dog prior to booking an appointment. Visit pazapaloozaplace.com for more.
Welcome back on Husker Radio from Dundy County, Stratton in Benkelman. Coach Bill O'Malley on our Quick Stop pregame show. Coach, Irish boys coming off of a good weekend and a good Saturday, mainly over Cambridge last week. 84 points. What a start for that game. I mean, you got a 3 almost instantly from Jack, and that was on another level of offense, it felt like, from the previous, 13 wins in a row.
Yeah, kids really played well offensively and defensively too. And Jack really got off to a fast start, and Brecken got off to a pretty early start, and then there were, then other guys really started to get going and fed off of that, and they had a really, really nice game.
North Platte St. Pat's, a big win there at Cambridge, and I talked with Coach Lyons afterwards that it's kind of fun to see. 1 through 15, they all look like they've made such big improvements from game number 1 a couple months ago. That's got to be, seems like, more fulfilling this year than maybe any other year on the depth that we've created and the younger guys getting better.
Yeah, I think that's very true. I think guys have continued to work, and with the leadership of the older guys, I think they see kind of what it takes to be good, and they're all trying to improve and get to that point, and so that's really good. And the thing, it's not, I guess, from a coaching standpoint, it's not even as much about how good you are as are you working and moving in the right direction. And I think we've got our guys working and moving in the right direction, so that's a real credit to them.
Let's get into this big matchup. Coach Lyons said it in the postgame Saturday. Not too often do you get the top 2 in points meeting up in February. That's just the luck of the draw that you get, and it's a great matchup to get you ready, as I told him in the postgame, for sub-state or for sub-districts here in just 2 weeks.
Oh, I think you're right. I guess, you can debate about the stakes on the line in the game, but certainly you're playing an outstanding team that's in your same classification, which adds a little bit of interest value to the game, and so I would anticipate it just being a fantastic game, and I think a game that probably both teams would say that you need, and is gonna really get you ready for the kind of competitive games you're gonna have to play to get where I'm sure both teams want to go.
On paper, same losses. Point totals are about the same. Defensively, about the same. They're not a team that relies on the 3 a ton, similar to you. Where's the difference between these two teams?
Yeah, I don't know. The thing that I guess that gets my attention in watching them on film is that they have a really number of guys that are quality scorers. They have, gosh, I don't know. They play 8 guys, I guess, mostly, and all of them really have the ability to score in the open floor and putbacks. Number of guys that can put the ball on the floor in the half court. Handful of guys that can shoot from the arc. A couple really strong post-up players. So, that's I suppose the biggest challenge is the number of guys that they have that can put the ball in the basket.
North Platte St. Pat's, Dundy County, Stratton. This ought to be also a really good environment. You got the whole crowd behind you on your side. It's a louder gym, as you can already hear in the warm-ups of this JV. Ball bouncing, and you hear it every time. This should be a good atmosphere. Yeah,
I think so. And all of those things are good for you to be put in a spot where maybe it's a little tough to hear, and the ebb and flow of the game, and people in the stands getting into it, and it challenges your ability to kind of stay on an even keel as a competitor, and so I think there's something to be gained there for our guys as well.
Coach Bill O'Malley here. Coach, thanks for the time. Best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll continue pregame from Benkelman right after this.
Do you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3 and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer ran and all proceeds benefit the North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3. Go Irish.
Lincoln County's outstanding news alternative is the North Platte Bulletin. For 17 years, the Bulletin has informed you of breaking news, courts, entertainment, state news, and sports from Lincoln County area, courtesy of an experienced staff that delivers unbiased and honest news coverage. Pick up a copy of the Bulletin in Lincoln County and surrounding towns. Subscribe or check out northplattebulletin.com. Annual subscriptions come at an affordable price. The Bulletin, your homegrown, hometown newspaper.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage, 532-1332.
Welcome back here on Husker Radio's KODY, online at huskerradio.com. Tanner Struckman with you as we kick off our Quick Stop pregame show here from Binkelman, Nebraska. Dundy County Stratton High School is where this game's being played. The Irish and the Tigers meeting up. This is the third time in this regular season series in a row. Played some games back in sub-district tournament several years back when they were both in Class C2. So not a lot of meetings between these two squads, but third straight now in a row. It's again our Quick Stop pregame show. By the way, Quick Stop right here in Binkelman. I didn't realize that, but as we pulled in, saw the big Quick Stop logo, so shout out to them. You can, on your way out, if you're here, you can stop by Quick Stop. St. Pat's #1 in D1 and Dundy County Stratton #2. This is a marquee matchup here for these two squads. Chris Freeland, his 14th year here in Dundy County Stratton. 232 wins. He's done this for a long time. He's been very successful here for this program. 18-2, just been a tremendous, done a really good job with this group. And this is a good one. I mean, they record warranted, 11 straight wins, an overtime win against Hershey. That came back this past Saturday. Maybe not one that, I think a lot of people thought was going to get to overtime. But Hershey played extremely well, very disciplined, and Panthers gave them all they could handle. In fact, had a chance to win the game. Had the chance to win the game in the end, really, by all accounts. They had a chance. They had an opportunity right at the end. It did go to overtime, and Dundy County Stratton got the win 68-63. Before that, claimed the RPAC title and knocking off Bertrand, I believe, in the title. Yes, third straight RPAC title for the Dundy County Stratton Tigers. They're scoring 61 points per game. They've scored 64 or more, and now 11 straight. So these two teams, there's a lot of parallels between the two teams. Losses on the year, because there's only two, so you look at those first. Yuma, Colorado, that opened the season 48-65. They lost to Mullen in the Cambridge Holiday Tournament. Think about that travel. Dundy County Stratton to Cambridge, Mullen all the way down to Cambridge. That's a good holiday tournament. Mullen, of course, a good team that played St. Pat's pretty tough, beat them 49-48. So that was their last loss around the holidays. Again, 11 straight. Their best win, record-wise, it would be Cambridge. If you look at Cambridge, they have the best record in all their wins. They beat Mayo Hayes Center twice. They beat Hitchcock County 3 times. They beat Perkins County by 23. So they've taken care of business against teams that they really needed to. They're led by a senior in Mark Nelms, who's averaging 13 points per game, a good three-point shooter, 33 threes on the season. One to watch inside is Jackson Kirchhoff, the sophomore. He's physical inside. That'll be a fun matchup with him and Brecken Erickson. He's averaging 11 points and 6 rebounds per game. But as Coach mentioned, it's a deep team. It's a really athletic team. And that obviously, when you see their football success over the last several years, you see why as well. They're physical. They're strong. They've been a very athletic team. And other guys to watch out for you here. A lot of Corbin Horner, a junior, who's averaging 6 points per game. Quade Myers, a senior, 7 points per game, and Nolan Burrell, the senior, who's averaging 7 points per game as well. An offense that scored 70 or more in 3 games, including 3 of the last 5. They had 68 against Hershey on Saturday. The only one that stands out in those last 5 games is 42 against Bertrand in the RPAC title. But, when you get to a conference tournament, offenses don't always win out because you know each other pretty well, and that, I think, was the case there. They've had, though, times of being a little up and down. And, obvious, but in the end, they're winning most of the time. They're 18-2 on the year. And again, it's not an offense that hits a lot of threes. They don't shoot a lot. It's not a huge part of their game. 2 to 5 makes per game is all that they average. So they're not going to dial up, 15 threes. It's again another parallel with St. Pat's. As for the Irish, 17-2, they're top in the D1 Journal-Star and Omaha World Herald polls, top in the D1 Power Points as well. And they're playing really well. 14 straight games, and you really cap that off with, I thought, their best performance of the season against Cambridge on Saturday, where they were just outstanding. 84-35, the most points since 2 years ago when the Irish put up 89 against Maxwell. They've scored 60 or more in 11 of the last 12. They're now averaging 64 points per game. You think of the team a year ago that was just an offensive powerhouse for the Irish. They're actually averaging more per game at this time than they were a year ago. And I think a lot of that is because so much more is coming inside now instead of outside. You got more high percentage shots in the lane with guys like Brecken Erickson, Caleb Munson, Jackson Roberts as well. It was a team, again, just playing so well. And again, I think the thing to maybe remind yourself is they pride themselves on their defense. 37 points per game given up defensively this year. Jack Hess, what do you say about the senior? A career-high 34 against Cambridge on Saturday. 18 points in the first quarter. That's the best quarter of his career. He's a guy who's had 10 or more in a quarter 26 times in his 90 games in his career. He actually started 4 for 4 from downtown as well. He now has over 1,400 points, and he only needs 6 threes to get to 200 in his career. Brecken Erickson, 6 double-double of the season against Cambridge. He dominated that game, and he's going to need to have a big game today. These are the games that I think he's played, though, maybe the best on the team in these games. You look at the losses. Kearney Catholic, Ogallala, he played outstanding in both of those games. He may have not had the points a ton, but he really, really played well in those games. He rebounded well. He was a monster in those big games. I'd expect him to shine in a game like here today. I thought Sam Trushinsky played really well on Saturday. He had 10 points, tied his career high. They'll need that again. Really, though, I thought the whole lineup, 1 through 15, I'm going all the way down to Kai Brown, who got his second action of the year. They all looked, they just look like they've improved so much from the beginning of the season to now, and it's such a deep team for the Irish. You're not going to play 15 in a game like this. I don't think the whole team's not all 15 is suited up anyways, but you just really got to like the improvement those younger guys have made. The 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys that could see some action here today. Power points, St. Pat's is number 1 in D1 power points. You win tonight, you should solidify that for the rest of the year. You lose, then you have jeopardy of losing that top seed. But if you keep winning, I don't think the Irish could surrender that number 1 seed because they're pretty decent. The D1 11, it doesn't really feature a bad team. South Loop's the 4 seed, and they're 9-9. You could have all 4 teams above 500 when that comes in just a couple weeks. St. Pat's will be the top seed, though. That is for sure. Dundy County Stratton, meanwhile, they'll be playing in the D1 12 sub-district. They should be the top seed in that as well. They'll play the winner of likely 5-seeded Potwan and Juanita Palisade and 4-seeded Southwest. Cambridge and Maywood Hay Center, the other teams in that sub. They've taken care of their sub so far. They played Cambridge a couple times. They played Maywood Hay Center 2 times and beaten them, so they got to feel pretty good about their postseason play. St. Pat's, Dundy County Stratton coming up here from Benkelman, Nebraska. The gym filling in pretty nicely. It's going to be a great atmosphere. It's a series that, again, I mentioned they played some sub-district games years ago. Back in 2008, 2010, and 2013, I was fortunate and able to do that 2013 game. That was at McCook Community College years ago. Irish won that one and have also won their last 2 regular season games. 2 years ago, St. Pat's won here in Dundy County Stratton by 15. Last year, Irish won 70-49, so they lead the series all time against Dundy County Stratton 3-2. Going to get this one started here in just a few minutes. Glad you're with us on KODY and online at HuskerRadio.com. Wherever you're watching, listening, we appreciate you joining us here for what should be a great matchup in the D1 ranks in the high school basketball world of Nebraska. St. Pat's, Dundy County Stratton on the way. We're going to take a final break. We'll come back. Starting lineups, tip-off coming up from Benkelman after this.
Are you tired of lousy internet and faceless customer service? It's time to experience local, honest, hassle-free, and exceptional. That's the Allo promise. We not only provide crazy fast fiber internet, crystal clear TV, and dependable phone service, but we choose to become a part of the communities we serve and love when everyone calls or stops by our store to say Allo. So don't settle for mediocre, settle for exceptional with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/local.
Convenient access, quality service, community focused. This is Pathology Services of North Platte, providing medical testing that is easy, convenient, and efficient. With 2 convenient locations in the Westfield Shopping Center and in the Health Pavilion, Pathology Services is available for all your testing needs. You can count on us to get your laboratory test results to you and your doctors as quickly as possible. Pathology Services, the name you know, the results you trust.
Welcome back on Husker Radio and online at HuskerRadio.com. Tanner Struckman with you here in Binkelman. Let's meet the starting lineups for the 2 squads. We'll start with St. Pat's as the away team, 17-2. Jack Cass, the 6'1 senior who had 26 in both games against Dundy County Stratton in the last 2 years. Sam Trushinsky, the 5'11 sophomore, coming off of a career-high 10. He's averaging 4 points per game. Will Moats, the 6' junior, he's averaging 4 points, 3 rebounds per game. Brecken Erickson, a 6'3 sophomore. Brecken averaging 14 points, 8 rebounds per game, 6 double-doubles, including against Cambridge. And Caleb Munson, the 6'3 senior, who's averaging 7 and 6 per game. Bill O'Malley, 11th year, 199 on the win column on Saturday. He'd love to get 200 in this atmosphere here in Binkelman. Dundy County Stratton, 18-2. Here's how they'll start. Mark Nelms, the senior, 13 points per game, a team high, 33 threes as well. Corbin Horner, a junior, 6 points, team high 33% from downtown. Nolan Burrell, the senior, 7 points per game. He could shoot the 3, a career high 23 against Hershey on Saturday. Jackson Kirchell, the sophomore, who's averaging 11 and 6. And rounding out the lineup, Quade Myers, a senior, 7 points, 3 assists per game. Coach Chris Freeland, 14th year, 232 wins in that span here at Dundy County Stratton. He's done a terrific job with their program. St. Pat's in the road greens, Dundy County Stratton in the home whites. Let's get this one underway. Caleb Munson on the right, and in center circle, Jackson Kirchell on the left to start us off here from Dundy County Stratton High School. And dial up what should be a fantastic game. We got the Dundy County Stratton student section right next to us. The tip is won by Dundy County Stratton. They'll work left to right on your radio dial. We're on the stage, so it's kind of a different view. We're closer to this end, so you'll see the St. Pat's offense closer. Here's a driving left-handed shot missed immediately in there by Quade Myers. The rebound to Will Moats, so one and done for the Tigers, and in comes Jack Cass into your front court here for St. Pat's. When they get right in front of us, you might not see them right in front of us, maybe just their head. It's just the angle we've got. Here's Trushinsky, man-to-man defense. Inside, here's Brecken Erickson bullying his way down. Shot in the lane, up and in, 2-zip St. Pat's. And there's Bully Ball to start it off. 2-0, St. Pat's with the early advantage. Here come the Tigers left to right on your radio dial. Hess picking up Nelms out front, their leading scorer with 13 a game. Ball left wing to Burrell, back out front to Nelms, just outside the three-point line. Gets the ball screen, doesn't use it. Comes near side instead to Corbin Horner. Right corner now, back out front. Nelms, a lefty against, well, actually I think he might be a righty. There is a lefty in the lineup, though. Here's an entry pass down low, goes through the hands of Kirchell, picked back up. He's double-teamed, kicks it out to the wing. And now on the wing, it's Corbin Horner. Top of the key, Quade Myers touches it. He's a lefty. He drives with his right hand, draws a foul before his shot. It's a body foul. It'll be the first foul of the game on St. Pat's. And it will give Dundy County Stratton the ball underneath their own hoop. We're a minute 5 in. The foul charged to Sam Trushinsky, number 1 on our scoreboard, brought to you by Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us. Learn more at nppd.com. Quick inbound. Kirchell got in positioning inside, but he missed a point-blank shot. And the rebound to Erickson. 2-0, St. Pat's with the lead and the ball. Hessel bringing it across the mid-stripe with a pass to Will Moats in transition. Pump fakes, drives right, puts up a long 2, no. Rebound tipped, almost in. Another put back by Caleb Munson in, 4-0 St. Pat's. I think you can give Erickson a rebound and a tip-on shot that didn't fall in. It's 4-0 St. Pat's, all inside so far. Working it across the timeline is Horner. Moats on top of him. Ball between the circles to Myers. That's Quade Myers. This is a good senior class, but there is some good youth here yet for Dundy County Stratton. They're not going to be done by next year. Myers trapped on the near wing, finds 10 Nelms in the right corner. Dribbles out of the corner, comes with his left hand, crosses over, works on Jack Hess, one-on-one. Ball screen out front, hedged by Caleb Munson, cutting down the lane. Shot floated over Hess, short rebound. Brecken Erickson's got his second third of the day already. Outlet pass stolen away, though, by Nelms. He loses it out, but last touch by Brecken Erickson. It'll be Dundy County Stratton ball underneath their own hoop. Outlet pass telegraphed, and that time they're watching for that as Dundy County Stratton, so you certainly got to pay attention to that for sure. Inbounding underneath They throw it out front to Nelms, who again can shoot the three. He'll drive, kick in the left corner. Left wing wide open three, Nolan Burrell short. Rebound is into the hands of Jack Hess. He's into the front court, 2-on-1. Hess on the right side gets a screen, layup up and in, 6-zip. St. Pat's with the early advantage, and it's all based on rebounding right now. They're getting in transition. Other way quickly is Dundy County Stratton. Burrow on the left wing just missed that three. Out high left to Quade Myers. He'll pop and shoot. That one short. Rebound Caleb Munson. Irish rebounding extremely well. They lead 6-0. 5.5 quarter one. Hess right in front of us here. And he comes up top to Brecken Erickson for St. Pat's. Right side Trushinsky into Munson. Turnaround hook high. Too hard. Offensive rebound Erickson. And as he tries to get out from the glass, he travels. He just kind of lost his footing underneath. But he's got his 4th rebound already of the game with that. 5:20 quarter one. A 6-0 start for the Irish on the road. Nelms in the backcourt, picked up by Hess, 5 against 2. Across the timeline comes Nelms, driving in. Stripped by Erickson. What a play by 52. Here he is into the front court, 1-on-1. Spins in the lane. Layup off the glass. Missed offensive rebound. Moats back to Erickson. Left-handed shot up and in. Moats on the offensive rebound. 8-zip. St. Pat's running early on. 5 minutes to go, quarter one. Ball right wing. 3 launched by Myers. Doesn't go. 1 and done. And absolutely no rebounding for Dundy County Stratton early on. 4:50 to go, quarter one, after that was Caleb Munson clearing the board for the Irish. Into the front court comes St. Pat's, 8-0. Not much in off on half-court sets so far for the Irish. See what they can do here. They go inside. Brecken Erickson working. Turnaround shot in the lane. Banked too hard. Rebound this time to Dundy County Stratton. One of their few rebounds of the game. 4:30, quarter one, 8-0 St. Pat's over Dundy County Stratton, visiting Benkelman here. And the ball slowed down with Nelms. Hands off between the circles to Corbin Horner. Moats staying stride for stride with him. We got a kick ball as he enters it into the high post. You had 2 posts coming up to the elbows. That's where you see cutters then coming below that, but instead it's kicked by Moats. Ball inbounded near sideline, 4:18 quarter one. Ball comes in. Back right wing into the hands of Quade Myers. Guarded by Trushinsky, back to Mark Nelms out front. Nelms working against Hess, comes back near side for Myers. 1-on-1 against Trushinsky, no drive. Now back out front, left side. This time open 3 for Nelms, short rebound inside. Caleb Munson's got his 4th of the day. Dundee County Stratton 0 for 4 from downtown, but the outlet pass stolen win again. Behind the back pass to Burrell, reverse layup, no, or yes, but a foul before the shot. They'll call it on the floor. The Irish have gotten caught throwing that outlet pass away twice, and now they pick up their 2nd foul of the game, and that's going to be the first on Will Moats. And here comes our first sub, Andrew Brocious, the 5'11 junior, averaging 4 per game, comes in for Trushinsky. 3rd turnover on St. Pat's. Tigers trying to cash in. Halfway through the opening quarter, they are scoreless. Ball comes out high right. Corbin Horner comes down with it, crosses over on Moats, comes back left side, comes back right side, into the right corner. Myers not open. Myers driving, stops at the elbow, kicks back out to the wing. Burrell, no shot there, and ball comes back near side for Myers. Down low to Nelms. Nelms working the box inside, full away shot doesn't go. Rebound tipped into the hands of Myers. Now it's picked up by Brocious on the end line. Myers couldn't corral it, and the Irish have it. 3:33 quarter one into the front court. Brocious pull up 3 on the high left wing, missed everything, and it's going to be Dundy County Stratton ball. Quick shot there from Andrew. Might have rushed that one a little bit too much. 3:27 opening quarter. And inbounding is Dundy County Stratton against the full court pressure here. They'll get it into Myers, and they'll clear out and let him work against Brocious. A senior, 7 points per game. He's been a 4-year player, though, for Coach Chris Freeland. Just very consistent in what he's done. Here's at the elbow. Burrow working on Munson. Works to the right block. Got him in the air. And one. No, it falls out, but he does draw the foul. And if there's a negative for the Irish, they've committed 3 fouls to 3 different players. That'll be Munson's first. And at the foul line to try to get Dundy County Stratton on the board is the senior, Nolan Burrell, who's averaging 4 points per game. And he'll get 2 here. 3:13 opening quarter, and the first one is up, and that puts Dundy County Stratton into our scorebook. Hey, a big thank you to Viera Wireless for providing internet for our radio and video stream this evening. Check out Viera Wireless for your cellular and home internet needs. 2 locations in North Platte, South Cottonwood, and in the Platte River Mall. Here's Connor Hazenauer back into the game for the first time. The free throw up and buried. He's got 2. Dundee County Stratton subbed as well. Here's Chevy Lutz, a senior, checking in. 5 points per game off the bench. And Alex Inglot, a junior, at 4 points per game. Andrew Inglot we'll probably see some time as well. Here's a one-handed pass to Erickson in the front court. Layup in transition, up and in. Erickson's got 6. He leaked out underneath, 10-2. And now we have a Hazenauer foul in the backcourt. Just a little too tight on the full court pressure. And that will be his first, team 4th. 3:07 quarter one. if there's a benefit for St. Pat's, it's that they've gone to 4 different players, but obviously free throws, you're going to get some if you're Dundy County Stratton. Myers picked up in the backcourt by Brocious. Right in front of us, comes across the timeline, left to right across the Tiger logo. 3 minutes, quarter one, 10-2 St. Pat's. Ball right wing. High top it comes through the hands of Kirchhoff, but he picks it back up, comes near side. Nelms got away from Hess, pull up 15-footer on the right wing, bounces around, rims off. Offensive rebound, put back, no, but a foul on Munson, his second. That was just unfortunate for St. Pat's because Erickson just barely mistimed his jump and tipped it into the hands of the waiting Lutz, who will go to the line, and Munson commits his second foul. That's the team 5th already on St. Pat's. Tigers have yet to commit one. And here's Lutz at the line, the senior. 44% on the year, but he buries that one confidently. Makes it 10-3. Here's subbing in Will Moats back in, Munson out. And here's Andrew Inglot, a junior, averaging 5 points per game. It's a deep team for the Tigers as well. 10-3, St. Pat's with the advantage. Quarter number 1 here from Binkelman. And the second foul line shot short, but rolls over and in for Lutz. All the points coming at the foul line for the Tigers. Here's Brocious in the backcourt with the pressure with Hasenauer across the timeline to Hess on the right wing. Goes down low, Erickson wide open again. He's got 8 points, and the Tigers giving up that, and now Brocious picks up a foul in the backcourt, getting a little too tight. And that'll be Andrews first, but the team 6th on the Irish. And they have racked them up here early on with 2:36 quarter one. They did this against Cambridge as well. I think Cambridge was in the single bonus in the first quarter. Ended up committing 9 in that first quarter, so Irish are going to need the same kind of game plan foul trouble-wise than they did on Saturday. In comes into the backcourt to Alex Inglot, and Andrew Inglot in, the junior as well. So 2 of them out there. Alex working the top of the key, guarded by Brocious. 2:28 quarter one. Pie ball screen right, goes left instead. At the elbow, kicks into the corner to Andrew Inglot. He'll penetrate in, kick back out high near the spike line to Corbin Horner. Over the head of the hands of Alex Inglot. He starts to dribble with his left hand out near the spike line left side. With a jab step, no attack. Right side it comes to Lutz. Lutz now going to penetrate. He'll go down inside. With positioning is Andrew Inglot. Backs down, kicks out, sets up Elms with a wide open tray, and he knocks it down. That's his 34th of the year. And it's just like that, 12-7. Tigers back within 5. Here's a near steal by Nelms in the backcourt then. Irish got it into the front court and almost had Moats ready to go inside, but couldn't quite get it. Nelms got back in time. Trushinsky in, Hasenauer out. $1:54 quarter one. 12-7 St. Pat's, but the Tigers back within 5 on a monster three-pointer. Inbound comes to Moats on the near wing. Difference is, can you guard Brecken Erickson because he's got 8 early points. Hess out front, hasn't forced much at all. Haven't looked for shots. Trushinsky near side. He'll try a 3 over his defender. Miss it short, just a little bit long. That was a decent look right in front of us. Only the second attempt of the game for the Irish from downtown. 12-7, 95 seconds, quarter one. Lead to the visiting Irish. Inglot out front, man-to-man defense from the Irish. And coming near around the far wing is Inglot. He'll come right side, attack around his defender. Shot blocked from behind, rebound, wrestled away by Erickson, and then he's tied up on the backside. Arrow will go to St. Pat's. Erickson, 8 points, 5 rebounds. Quade Myers back into the game for the Tigers. Nelms gets his first breather with $1:21 to go here in the opening quarter. Tigers have yet to commit a foul. Irish, I think, have got to look to attack, maybe with Hess. Try to pick something up in the lane. Brocious in the backcourt finds Hess. Across the timeline, he'll find Trushinsky in transition with a jump stop. Misses it short. Offensive rebound. Erickson, no, but he's fouled. Brecken, he's going to have a double-double at the end of the quarter. 8.6 rebounds to the line he goes. First foul of the game on the Tigers. See who it's on. It's on Alex Inglot off the bench, his first. Here's Brecken at the line where he's 59%. He'll shoot his 97th and 98th of his sophomore year at the charity stripe, but the first one is off the mark. A terrific start for him. Burrow back in for the Tigers. 7:04 Central Time. You're listening to KODY North Platte with translator K291BW North Platte and 106.1 FM. CT Computer Services on the corner of Phillip and Willow offers Tune-Up Tuesdays, where all in-shop services are half price at CT Computer Services. Technology solved. Both free throws missed, and the rebound to Dundy County Stratton. Rarely does he go 0 for 2. Into the front court comes Corbin Horner. Bounce pass near wing, $1:05 quarter one. Nelms on the bench right now. Horner to Myers driving, setting up Inglot in the far corner. His 3 is up, and no, but a box out foul on Andrew Brocious. This is going to be 3 free throws for Andrew Inglot. And just got a little too underneath him. That's the 7th foul on the Irish, the 2nd on Brocious. He becomes the 2nd player with 2 for Coach O'Malley. And with 58 seconds to go, Andrew Inglot puts 3 free throws up, and the first one's in. And the big problem here is you look at stats. Andrew, 12% from downtown. He's hit 2. He is 72% at the line. That is a terrible terrible switch there by the Irish as they give up a missed 3 and a second free throw up and in. Hasenauer in for Brocious. 58 seconds, quarter 1, 12-9. The lead here for St. Pat's dwindling down to 3. It was out to 8 at one point. Third shot up, buried. And Dundy County Stratton has started 7 of 7 at the line. Irish are 0 for 2. Ball into the front court against the press with Moats. Right side, not attacking. Out to the wing to Trzynski. And get the ball inside for Erickson. Erickson, one power dribble, spins right around the defender. Ball in and out, rests on the rim, comes out, rebound tipped into the corner to Will Moats. Will turn and try the long 2 on the end line, won't get it to go. Got his own rebound though, and as he came down with it, he's fouled. Coach O'Malley wants a foul, or wanted the foul, got a call for a travel instead. It looked like he certainly got bumped as he came in to grab that. No call though, and it's 12-10. Dundy County Stratton down 2 with 38 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. In the backcourt, it's Quade Myers, works against Trzynski. 30 seconds, quarter 1. Driving is Myers in the lane. Shot doesn't go, but he draws a foul. Block called, and that'll be the 8th on the Irish. And if you're the Tigers, why wouldn't you keep attacking right now? Hasenauer commits his 2nd. 3 players with 2. Coach O'Malley, I think, maybe saying, what about this end? And 28 seconds to go in the first. 2 more free throws, this time from Quade Myers. First trip for him, and he buries it. Myers, 41% confident. Dundy County Stratton as a team, 56%. Right now, 8 for 8. And it's a 1-point game, 12-11 for the first tie of the game. It'll be the senior Myers to send it up and in, rolls around and drops it in. We've got our first tie at 12-12. In the backcourt, Hess. Almost looked like he got fouled again. He's trapped in the backcourt, steps through with a pass to Moats. Moats driving, goes down low to Erickson, bad pass out. Irish are breaking the press, but they're getting a little ahead of themselves underneath the hoop. And I get it, you want to get breaking the ball inside, but it's not worth the turnover. Here's Nelms back in for the final 16 seconds. Tigers can get their first lead of the game with 16 seconds to go in the quarter. Inbound comes in the backcourt to Quade Myers. Trzynski picks him up three-quarter court. Myers not much of a quick step. Now he's across the timeline with 10. Comes out front with 8 seconds. Now with 7. Hands it off to Nelms with 6. With 5. A screen for Nelms left with 3. With 2. Not open. NBA range 3. Missed short. And that's the end of our first quarter of play. We're all tied up at 12-12 at the end of the first. Come on back. The second coming up. We got a dandy here in Binkelman. We're back after a break. You're listening to High School Basketball on Husker Radio.
Travel, assist, pick, score, and win. Basketball terms you'll hear during the game tonight and terms that apply to the purchase of your next vehicle at Swift Auto Center of North Platte. Travel to 821 East 4th. Gretchen and I will be happy to assist you with your buying experience. Pick a vehicle that is exactly right for you and your needs. Score when you purchase from us a vehicle you love at a price you love. You win next time you go to the game in your new vehicle. Come and see us. We are Swift Auto Center of North Platte, and on the web, swiftautocenter.com.
Sandhill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhill State Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Binkelman here on Husker Radio's KODY 12-12 tie, our first tie of the game here in Binkelman. Right at the end there, Irish come out with starters. They've got a whale of foul. Irish, not a good first quarter. 8 fouls, 5 turnovers, and defensively, too many fouls given up. That's the change so far. Here working out front is Quade Myers. Stops, kicks out to Burl on the wing. He'll dribble twice, top of the elbow, hand off to Nelms. Nelms penetrating, kicking back right. Myers with a ball fake around his defender. Layup in the lane, up and in. And the Tigers have their first lead of the game, 14-12. They've got really good athleticism. That is a key here for the Tigers, and that time they beat the Irish. Moats to the backcourt to Trzynski, across the timeline to Hess on the right wing. He's going to have to look to get aggressive. Just 2 points. Spins out front, comes to Trzynski right side. Erickson out front. They haven't ran this offense. Backdoor cut, and Hess looks like he got tripped up just enough, and it goes out of bounds. 6 turnover on the Irish. 7:21, quarter number 2, 14-12. Dundy County Stratton with the lead, and across the timeline is Corbin Horner. Hands off on the wing to Burrell, back into the corner to Horner. He comes out of the corner between the circles, running free throw line shot, not a good look. Rebound though, into the corner. Moats on the floor, finds Erickson. Now Trzynski, he finds Munson, who will hold up on the wing. Back to Trzynski, inside Erickson, turnaround box shot. He rushed that one too quickly. Well, that was a good look, and he missed it. Here comes Nelms now into the front court. Trap near wing, ball tipped. Moats with a steal. Moats has got it into the front court. He'll drive, stop at the elbow, box shot missed. Erickson though with a rebound, and he's bumped and fouled on the near corner. And that'll be the second foul on the Tigers. Corbin Horner commits his first. Boy, Irish are missing some point-blank shots. Trzynski to cue it in underneath. 6:43, quarter 2, 14-12 the lead for Dundy County Stratton. Trzynski sending it in. Looking in the lane, nowhere to go with it. Finds nope, it's tipped out. That's going to be out of bounds off of Horner. And it'll be Irish again to inbound with 6:42, quarter 2. Same spot. This time they run a different play. Hess in the corner. They go into Erickson instead in the lane. Quick shot up and in. He's got 10. 7 rebounds to go along with it. Oh, he's going to have a game. Right now, that's where the offense is flowing through for the Irish. 6.5, quarter 2. We're all tied. 14 apiece. Our second tie. Count them. We'll get a bunch. Horner across the timeline with a lot of pressure from Moats. Comes into the right corner. Nelms with a ball fake and drive. Stops. 15-footer blocked, and Munson on the board. Hess got up high. Outlet pass nearly stolen away again. Trzynski wrestled it away. Irish have got to be more cognizant of that. Here's Hess, guarded by Horner. Comes right side, Trzynski. Drives in, down low. Erickson again. Floating shot, rolls over the rim and in. 12 for Erickson. Irish regain the lead. 16-14. 2 minutes gone, second quarter, and it is going through 52, big fella. He's getting it done inside right now. Across the timeline, Myers drives in the lane, hands off. Kirchhoff almost got away with a travel out to Horner on the elbow. Topic comes to Myers, not shooting. 5:44, and they slow it down a bit. Burrow with a ball fake. He'll drive in, stop, kick to Myers, set him up for a wide open 3 in the lead. Short rebound, Brecken Erickson is another one. Hess quickly into the front court to Munson, comes down with it. Char drives in, misses, got it to roll in. Nice shot. Touch shot there by Caleb. Irish lead by 4, 18-14. And that's really where the offense, Irish getting down the court. Moats running alongside Horner, pump down. Horner kicks into the corner. Jackson Kirchhoff drives in, layup no call on the collision. Hess on the rebound, wanting to run. Hess into the front court, coast to coast. Hess driving all the way in with the left hand. 6 for Hess, he goes coast to coast, and the Irish get a monster bucket from Jack.
What? That's a Swift Auto Center Play of the Game nominee.
Off of his second rebound, 20-14, St. Pat's back out front 6. Driving, here's a pass to the lane. Burrow, layup up and in. Got to slow down the Quade Myers drive, and Jack and Burrow gets his first points of the game, and now we get a Tiger foul in the backcourt against only the third of the day for Dundy County Stratton. It's the first on Mark Nelms, and subs coming in for Dundy County Stratton. Alex Inglot, also Chevy Lutz in for the Tigers. Jack Hess gets his first breather. Here's Eric Branch, 5'11 junior off the bench, 2 points per game. 20-16 St. Pat's, 4:47 quarter 2. Comes into Moats, hands it back off to Trzynski, and he'll work it across the timeline unimpeded. Comes near wing to Branch. Looks inside for Erickson, not there. Now it's Munson cutting through. His shot blocked from behind. Branch on the rebound, though. Put back up. No. Yes. No. It went almost. It went out, and then it looked like it was going to fall back in. It went out, but he was fouled. And he'll go to the line. 4th team foul on Dundy County Stratton. 4:33 quarter 2, 20-16. That's the first on Chevy Lutz. So Branch immediately into the game, and at the foul line, misses it. There's a huge difference at the line. Here's Jackson Roberts, the 6'1 sophomore, averaging 5 points per game. He comes in for Caleb Munson. 20-16 St. Pat's. Branch with a second foul line shot. 5'11 junior. Knocks that one down. First made free throw of the game. Dundy County Stratton 9 for 9. St. Pat's 1 of 4. The lead is 5 right now. Burl in the backcourt, or Horner in the backcourt, working against Moats. He's got to be careful not to pick up his second foul. Right corner, it's Inglot. Bennett baseline drive, got around his defender, hands it off to Lutz in the lane. His shot up, rolls around and drops in. He's got 4 off the bench. It's 21-18. Trushinsky in the backcourt, tip ball. It's pinballed around, ended up by Dundy County Stratton's hands. Lutz in the lane, layup missed, and the rebound out to Erickson. Boy, that's a break for St. Pat's. That should have been a bucket. Here's Trushinsky across the timeline halfway through the second quarter. Stops at the free throw line, right corner. Moats with a baseline drive, 10-footer with a float, doesn't go. Offensive rebound to Jackson Roberts, and as he comes down, oh man, it looked like he got his legs taken out from underneath him, and he didn't get the call. He called for a travel, and Coach O'Malley just frustrated that seems like they're falling down for a reason. Here's Andrew Inglot back in. Nolan Burrell checks out. 3:52, quarter 2, 21-18. St. Pat's right now up 3. And it's Alex Inglot working it against the timeline. Across it, he drives now to the rack. Kicks it out into the corner. Nelms open 3 for the tie. In and out, rebound. Brecken Erickson. How about give the man a double-double with 3:39 to go in the second quarter. Here's Trushinsky passing the lane, tipped out as Irish push tempo. Looking for Roberts was Branch, tipped out by Dundy County Stratton. It'll remain St. Pat's ball. Hess going to check back in at 21-18. Erickson, 12 points, 10 rebounds. Trushinsky out, Hess back in. Irish will cue it in to our left here. Out of camera, but you'll see it come in. Will Moats will do the honors. 21-18, no timeouts yet. 3:34 to go in the second. Comes out to Erickson at the spike, or Branch, excuse me, at the spike line. Right side to Hess, who's barely shot. He'll drive this time to the rack. Put it up and in, but a body foul before he drove, or as he drove. Team 5th, and it's the second on Corbin Horner, so he becomes the first with 2, and he will check out back in. It's Quade Myers, Andrew Brocious back in for North Platte St. Pat's. I think that's what Hess is going to have to do. I think he needs to attack the lane. He's been getting what he wanted inside. Brocious end line far side to send it in at 21-18. 3:28, quarter 2. Brocious points, looks in the lane. They look for the oop play for Hess. He comes down with it, put it up in the air and in. He's got 6. 23-18. And Coach O'Malley, nobody does out-of-bounds plays better than Coach O. He puts a lot of time into those. If you've seen his scout videos, you know that. Across the timeline, Myers driving, draws a foul, and he's quick. He has beaten the Irish off the ball many times, and he draws the foul on Zarek Branch. That'll be his first, but it is the team 9th, and it'll send Quade Myers to the line, where he's already 2 for 2. Munson back in, Erickson out. Caleb playing with 2 fouls, so he's got to be awfully smart to not pick up his 3rd. Brecken Erickson getting a breather at 23-18. Myers, 4 points today. And they rest on the first. Actually, it's a 1-and-1, excuse me. He misses it, but Lutz on the rebound. Finds Inglot, right block shot, and 1. Oh, Coach O'Malley certainly, I was guilty of it too. I for some reason thought it was 2 shots. Irish just relaxed on the free throw. Lutz got the rebound, found Andrew Inglot, and then he draws the 10th team foul. It's the first on Jackson Roberts. Irish didn't go for the box out enough. Kirchhoff back in for the Tigers. Out is Nelms. The lead is 3 now. And a second and a free throw for Inglot, who is 3 for 3 at the line. He's got 5 points off the bench, and he'll make it 6 with a free throw. Tigers have missed 1 free throw. That was it on that 1-and-1. It's a 2-point game. Hess, 3-quarter court, across the timeline to Branch right side. On the wing, not attacking. Goes inside to Munson, tipped and fouled from behind. They're going to get Lutz with his 2nd. Team 6th on a reach around. 3:03, quarter 2, 2-point game, and Irish will have it underneath. Burrow will check back in for the Tigers. Cedar Room's most unparalleled restaurant experience you'll find with its unique atmosphere of modern meets rustic. You'll feel cozy yet elegant, all while enjoying their delicious American fusion cuisine. Find the Cedar Room downtown North Platte or visit thecedarroomne.com. Brocious on the inbound, looks, comes into the corner to Roberts. Top it comes to Jack Hess. NBA range 3 out near the spike line. In and out, offensive rebound, and a jump ball called first, actually. Wrestled away by Burrow. It'll stay with St. Pat's underneath. Roberts got a hand on that. Hess, that's his first attempt from downtown. And we're going to have our first time out of the game with 2:56 to play in the third, believe it or not. 23-21, just a 30. Quick timeout. We're back after this from Ben Binkelman.
Parking your RV, boat, jet ski, or camper? Park it at MDN LLC Storage. Conveniently located at North Lake Road, MDN LLC Storage is safe and secure with gated, pin-pad entry and security cameras monitoring 24/7. Call Faith at 532-1332 or Mike at 227-2602 to get your spot.
Lincoln County Feed Yard reminds you, when it's time to eat Nebraska beef. Real food for real people. It's pro-America and pro-Nebraska. The Lincoln County Feed Yard is a proud supporter of North Platte St. Patrick's athletics. Eat beef tonight and go Irish.
As I went to break, I said it was 2:56 to go in the third. It's the second quarter, so don't worry, you didn't miss any whole quarter of action. 23-21, first time out of the game taken by Coach O'Malley. Maybe wants something on this out-of-bounds play. Brocious end line right to send it in. Looks. Hess cuts in, not there. You throw it out front for Hess at the spike line. With a ball fake, he'll drive instead around his defender in the rack. Floating shot, rimmed off. Brecken Erickson rebound, and he's fouled on the rebound. That's going to be the 7th. So quickly now Dundy County Stratton's worked their way into the bonus with 2:50 to go here in the second. Erickson's going to get a second line of rebounding. Sorry, Sam. I'm not keeping yours anymore because Brecken needs another line. That's the second foul on Alex Inglot. So the Tigers with 3 players with 2 fouls. St. Pat's with 3 players with 2 fouls. Moats comes in for Brocious and Erickson to the line for 2. Actually, it's a 1-and-1. It was on that rebound. Erickson 12 points, 11 rebounds in the game. And the first free throw, the 1-and-1, in and out. Another missed and a rebound. The Branch, though, and as he gets the rebound, he's fouled. And he's going to go to the line. So Zarek, who's 1 for 2 at the line, draws the first foul on Kirchhoff, team 8th. Nice board off of the miss. Boy, that foul line is a huge discrepancy right now for St. Pat's. Let's see if Branch can change that. 1 for 2 on the day, 3 for 6 on the year. That was his 7th free throw of the season for Zarek, and he buries it, 24-21. Big foul line shots for the junior off the bench. This one up and doesn't go. Rebound this time to Kirchhoff. So the Irish, well, you get 1 point in all that. 2:44, quarter 2. Burrell, right wing, down 3. Starts to dribble on Roberts. He drives in, throws one up on the floor. They're going to get a body foul. And boy, I think Coach O'Malley said, that one seemed some of the things that's gotten left underneath the hoop on rebounding. That was just a simple body, and it's going to be Jackson's second. Right now, Tigers have done the right thing. They've attacked. They've put the Irish in some serious foul trouble here in our first half. And Burrell at the line, in and out on that one. Munson back in, as is Trashinsky. Coach is going to finish with starters here probably for the final 2:36, but he's challenged with those starters. Right now, one of them at least, in Munson with 2 free fouls. 2:36, quarter 2. Burrell's second free throw is a swish. 61% on his senior year at the line. Inbound comes to Trashinsky, up 2:35, second quarter. Little full court trap, ball tipped by Kirchhoff, steal. He'll go inside, find Nelms, his layup up and in. Too many of those on the inbound. And it's now a 24-24 game. Irish leak out Erickson again. He's hammered. Oh, man. And he's literally taken out by Kirchhoff, falls on his back. He was hammered to the line. Erickson comes up smiling, though. That's on the shot. He'll get 2 at a 24-24 tie. So, really, both Irish have given away way too many passes in their backcourt. Dundy County Stratton, though, has given up way too many layups on the other end for Erickson underneath in this press break. And Brecken back to the line. First one up and in. He was 0 for 3 prior to that. But he's had a good day. 13 points, 11 rebounds. Another one upcoming. The lead 25-24. A lot of free throws in this game. Second one for Brecken Erickson. This one off the mark. Irish are shooting a abysmal foul line percentage in this game. They're over 60% as a team. Nelms down 1. 2:14, quarter 2. Out front, comes near side. Into the hands of Quade Myers. He's quick, got around Moats in the lane. Kicks corner. Kirchhoff 3 is up. Yes. They've set that up well. Kirchhoff's got his second of the year. And the Tigers have their lead 27-25. Hess the other way, coast to coast. Spins in the lane. Layup up, no. Brecken Erickson with a rebound. And as he comes down with a rebound, that seemed like there was no foul there. And Brecken was going to put it up and in. But instead, they get a foul. It's double bonus from here on out. And the Tigers have the lead by 2. And Erickson back to the line. That is the foul on Myers, just his first. And Erickson shooting a bunch of them, swishes that one. $1:54, quarter 2, and we're getting stoppages left and right for free throws here in this game. Double bonus for the final 2 minutes. Second one up to tie it at 27. It will. Erickson with a heck of a game already, our 4th tie of the ball game. Yeah, right now, Irish have got to stop the dribble drive. That's what set up everything for the Tigers. Myers right wing, free throw line extended. Comes out front to Nelms. He'll try a contested 3. It's up too hard. Rebound, Caleb Munson with an excellent box out inside. Now Trushinsky in the backcourt to Hess, right side. Tied at 27, 1:30 to go, second quarter. Hess, bounce passes to Munson, not a good one. It's tipped, it's on the floor. Coach Freeland going to get a timeout. Irish turned it over for the 10th time in the game, and Coach Freeland gets a timeout to hold on to the possession and avoid the jump ball, too. With $1:27 to go in our second quarter. We'll take a quick timeout. 27 all, back after this.
My dad always said, it's not hard to make decisions when you know what your values are. That stuck with me. And that's why I like knowing the decisions made by my public power electric utility are done locally. Local control means my utility is governed, managed, and powered by Nebraskans who know the values of the communities and the customers they serve. And there's nothing more Nebraskan than that.
This message brought to you by your local public power utility and Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us.
A timeout brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College. No matter where you're going, Mid-Plains can take you there with 6 individual campuses. Mid-Plains Community College is your next home. Check them out at mpcc.edu. Minute 27, quarter 2. Stick around at half. We'll hear from a first grader in Elliott Guinan. McDade Lucky Stars edition interview. And we'll get you halftime numbers of this good one. 27 all. We're on our 4th tie of the game. Nelms across the timeline, picked up by Hess. Works with his left hand, comes to Myers, who's been really the catalyst to start the offense. Here he drives again, runs over defender. There's a charge. Trushinsky put his feet in the lane, planted him to the ground, draws only the 3rd turnover on the Tigers, and it's the 2nd foul on Myers. He becomes the 4th Tiger with 2, and we've got a technical foul called on the Tigers. Quade Myers just got teed up, so that's his 3rd. Coach Freeland frustrated, I think, right now in the moment. Just a terrible timing. So Hess will go to the line as Myers, awful time with 1:13 to go. And must have said something because he was way away from anybody. And Hess to the line for 2. First one, rims off. Jack 78% at the line. Irish, you don't want to know the foul line attempt. We'll tally it up at half. There's too many to count. And I don't think you want to know him. Hess with 6 points. He's had 2 monster games against the Tigers in his career. He puts that one in. Hit 26 and 26 the first 2 meetings. So, in comes Corbin Horner for the Tigers. 28-27, the lead flips back to the Irish with 1:13 to go here in the second quarter, and the Irish get the ball. They would have had it. Inbounding is Trushinsky just off to our right. Into the backcourt, into the hands of Jack Hess. So $1:10, quarter 2. 28-27. Right wing now to Moats. Irish have not ran their man-to-man offense a whole lot in this game. Hess near wing now, a pick and roll with Erickson. Baseline drive by Jack. He'll pass to Munson, layup up and in. Great find. Beautiful assist from Hess. Irish have a 3-point lead. 55 seconds to go in the second quarter. Corbin Horner in the backcourt. Irish, both teams really can't have a foul in the last 50 seconds. That would be silly. Here's Horner, right wing to Burrell. 43 seconds now. Both teams probably be better served to just run clock and get this to half. Here's a drive by Inglot, layup and one. Irish got beat again on the dribble drive. They've just gotten toasted on the dribble drive, and Andrew Inglot having a heck of a game off the bench. He's got 8 going for 9, and he's lived at the line, and he draws another foul. This one, I'm not sure who they got. They haven't put it up on the board, but it's the 12th foul of the first half. We have 24 fouls in this first half between the two teams, and it's 30-29. I'm assuming that was on Trushinsky. It was. He went out. Hazenauer back in. So Inglot to tie it at 30. He will. Boy, what a game he's had off the bench. And we're tied for the 5th time at 30 all. Hazenauer to Hess to the backcourt with 33 seconds. 2 hands it into the front court to Munson. Heck of a catch on there. He'll touch one in the lane. Up and in. Caleb Munson with 8. It's 32-30. That was a heck of a catch by Caleb right in front of us to come down with that. 20 seconds to go in the second. Irish by 2. Ball out front, and they're going to work for last shot. Horner hands off to Nelms with 15 seconds to let him hold on to it. Horner will bring it back between the circles with a bounce pass into the hands of Inglot with 9 seconds. That's Andrew Inglot with 7, with 6. Comes into the right corner. 5, 4. Andrew Inglot with 3, with 2. He travels out on the wing with 2 seconds to go. Only the 4th turnover by the Tigers of the game, but it's giving the Irish a last-second shot. Tigers sub in. Bobby Schneider, a senior, in for the first time. He's coming in to make sure Horner doesn't pick up a 3rd foul, and the Irish will get one more shot, up 2 with 2.4 seconds to go in the second quarter. Moats to cue it in. He'll find Hess. Hess right in front of us. Hess with a 3. No. Jace Roberts missed the video there. He was too excited. 32-30. It didn't go anyway, so there you go. It's a 2-point lead for the Irish at the break here in Benkelman. Boy, we've got a dandy here between the Irish and the Tigers, but we've got a halftime we got to get to, and we'll go ahead and take that next. Again, when we come back, McDade Lucky Stars will chat with first grader in Elliot Guinan, and then we'll come back and get you halftime numbers. Again, it's St. Pat's 32, Dundy County Stratton 30 on Husker Radio.
Whether you are traveling for business or leisure, the Hampton Inn of North Platte has what you need. Enjoy a free hot breakfast featuring fresh waffles, the clean and fresh Hampton bed, free high-speed internet, and flat-screen televisions. Our friendly staff will pamper you while you earn Hilton's Honor Points with every stay. Located conveniently at the intersection of I-80 and Highway 83. Making you happy makes us happy. Book your Hampton Inn guaranteed best rate at Hilton.com.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trzynski, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
Back on another edition of McDade Lucky Stars. We're talking with Elliot Guinan. Do I have that right? Elliot Guinan?
Yeah.
Okay. You are a first grader here at McDade Elementary. How is first grade going?
Good.
What do you like about first grade?
I really like to do math.
You really like to do math. What in math do you like? What's your favorite? I mean, what are you learning, I guess, in first grade math?
We learn addition and minus. We learn how to count pennies and all that kind of stuff. Very good. Very good. Who's your teacher? Miss Ryland. And is she good? Yeah. Do you like her? Yeah. Is she nice? Yeah. Well, that's all that matters then, right? Is she smart? Yeah. Okay, good. Elliot Guinan here, a first grader at McDade Elementary, talking with us. What do you like to do when you're not in school? What's your hobbies? We like to smoke brisket, and we like to do our Wii video game.
Smoke brisket and Wii video games. That sounds like a pretty darn good Saturday right there. I assume you're helping your parents out on the brisket?
Yeah, but we usually do the video. We usually smoke brisket on Mondays that are off.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good, huh? So you're becoming like a grill expert then. Yeah. Or I guess a smoker expert then. That sounds pretty good. Yeah. You like brisket?
Yeah, one time I got to smoke all by myself.
You serious?
Yep.
Did it turn out pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. And you play Wii?
Yeah.
That's.
We only get to do Wii on, until we get older, we can do it every night, but, since I'm 7 and we have to get a bit older to do the Wii video game more, and we can since we're not that old yet, we have to do it on only Friday nights.
Well, restrictions on video games, that's probably a good thing, yeah, but that makes Friday nights pretty fun then, doesn't it? Yeah. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have 3.
3?
Yeah.
And are they brothers or sisters?
Brothers. All
brothers. A family of 4 brothers.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. So no girls?
Nope.
Wow. Bless your parents. That's a crazy household.
Yeah.
Yeah, are they older or younger than you?
They're all younger, but Damien I'm only 1 year older than Damien, and so I'm 7, Damien is 6, okay. Theo's 4, and Julian is 1 or 2.
So do you think you're going to have another baby and it'll be a girl this time? Or are your parents done with that?
I'm not sure if she's going to have another baby or not. I think she might, but
It'd probably be another boy then.
Yeah.
Do you want a brother or sister?
I think I would like a sister because I don't really want all brothers.
You got enough brothers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're the oldest, so you kind of got to like set the tone for everybody. Does that mean you have to do the most chores?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough being 7, isn't it? Well, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I would like to be a construction worker.
Okay. What do you want? I mean, just you like doing tough stuff?
Yeah, like building stores and houses.
Very good. Are you strong?
Yeah, I can hold a brick.
You can?
Yeah, I can hold a really heavy brick.
Tell you what, you might be stronger than me then.
Yeah.
Elliot, well, thank you so much for talking with me. Have a great rest of first grade, and just be a good role model for your brothers, and good luck becoming a construction worker. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll let you get back to first grade. That's another edition of McDade Lucky Stars.
Find your favorite beverages at Quick Stop with fountain machines with flavor fusion shots, alligator ice slushies, 8 varieties to choose from, gourmet 100% Arabica house blend, and exclusive Seattle Buzz coffee. And for real shakes and smoothies, pick up your Quick Rewards card today and start saving. Members enjoy rollback prices at the pump every Tuesday and Thursday. Quick Stop with the lowest beer prices in town and happy hour twice daily, and we never close. Quick Stop with 27 locations open 24/7.
When it comes time to honor the life of your loved one, it's all about the relationship. Adams & Swanson Funeral Home will help you celebrate that bond with assisting you and your family with all services, ceremonies, grief support, and pre-planning. Learn more by visiting adamswanson.com or by calling 532-2044.
Welcome back here to Dundy County Stratton High School. Tanner Struckman, we are at the halftime break of our boys varsity game, our only varsity game tonight, and it is 32-30 at the break. St. Pat's up 2 in what was a heck of a first half. Let's dive into the numbers. There's a lot of them. 12-20 by quarter for St. Pat's, 32 in the game. Brecken Erickson leads the way with 15 points. He has 12 rebounds. It's his 7th double-double of the year already, and he got it midway through the second quarter. Jack Hess was 7 today, 8 from Caleb Munson. He's played really well, and 2 from Zarek Branch. That is all the scoring from St. Pat's. Irish are 0 for 4 from downtown. They are 6 of 13 at the line, so under 50%. But the biggest number to me is the turnovers. Now, the aggressiveness against the press has been great because it's led to Brecken Erickson leaking out and getting layups. The problem is not the passes down midcourt, down three-quarter court. They're the outlet passes. Irish have turned it over at least 3 or 4 times just on that pass. 10 turnovers in that first half and 12 fouls. There's a ton of foul trouble for both squads. And it was even, 12-12 in that first half. 2 for Brocious, 2 for Trushinsky, 2 for Hazenauer, 2 for Roberts, and 2 for Munson. So, yeah, it's not anything huge, but it's certainly something. If somebody picks up a third early, it's going to impact this game. Irish led by as many as 8 early on. They lead by 2 at the break. Meanwhile, for the Tigers, 12-18 by quarter, 30 in the half. They were led by Andrew Inglot off the bench. Their bench played terrific. 9 for him, 5 from Burrell, 5 from Martin Elms, 4 from Lutz off the bench, 3 from Kirchhoff, and 4 from Myers. They are 2 for 8 from downtown, so there's a difference of 6 points on the three-point line. And they're 12 of 14 at the foul line. There's 6 points at the foul line difference for the Tigers in that first half. They also took care of the ball. Only 4 turnovers in that first half. Tigers led by as many as 2 a couple times. They trail by 2 here at the break. They did commit 12 fouls. You have 2 for Horner, Lutz, Alex Inglot, and 3 for Myers. Myers, though, has been the catalyst to me on the offensive end, dribble driving in, setting up the outside shot, and also getting into the lane and drawing fouls. So he's certainly somebody they're going to need on the court in this second half. We had 5 ties and 4 lead changes in that first half. I'd expect more in the second half. We'll get to it next. 32-30. It is St. Pat's by 2 here in our boys varsity game. Back with the second half after this.
Games, prizes, food, and fun for the whole family. Save the date and join us at Irish Fest on February 27th. Enjoy a homemade meal, games and prizes for the kids, bake sale, silent auction, and 8 amazing prizes up for grabs in the Irish Fest raffle. New this year, silent auction bidding is online. Check the North Platte Catholic Schools Facebook page for details. The fun starts at noon, February 27th at St. Pat's High School. All proceeds support the North Platte Catholic Schools.
Heading out of town for the weekend or just want your dog to come play for a while? Bring your dog to Pazapalooza. With doggy daycare and boarding and staff on site 365 days a year, we are your pet's happy place. Contact us to set up a meet and greet with your dog prior to booking an appointment. Visit pazapaloozaplace.com for more.
Do you want to support North Platte Catholic Schools? One great way is to support the Bargain Bin, a thrift store located at 421 East 3rd Street in North Platte. The Bargain Bin is open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3 and sells everything from household items, crafts, clothing of all sizes, including children's, bedding, holiday decorations, antiques, and furniture. The Bargain Bin is completely volunteer-ran, and all proceeds benefit the North Platte Catholic Schools. Shop the Bargain Bin to support the Irish. Open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 to 3. Go Irish.
Second half coming up here between St. Pat's and the Tigers. 32-30 here at the break. Our second half here in just a few minutes. Again, shout out to Elliot Guinan. Wasn't he great? I can hold a heavy brick. Hey, he's pretty good. I got a lot of comments from him. Good job, Elliot. Here at the half again. By the way, JV boys won for St. Pat's 66-47. That was a heck of a game. Oh, it was closer for most of it. Kind of had the same flow of this one. Not much. This first half did not have much flow. Just fouls galore, 24 between the two teams. Can you run that? Can you just run that? Start of the second half. And here we go. Tigers with it out front. 2 seconds in. Ball near wing. It's Nelms. 3 on the left wing. Up and in. And the Tigers have the lead by 1, 33-32 on the Nelms triple, his second of the day. Into the front court, Hess finding Munson in the lane. Up, no, missed it. Erickson put back, no. Munson put back, yes. They're padding their rebounding stats, and Caleb's got 10. 34-33, that's his 4th double-figure game of the year, and it flips back to St. Pat's 34-33. On third quarter action here from Dundy County Stratton High School. Jackson Kirchel on the near wing. Inside, they go inside to Burrow in the lane. Hands off to Lutz, layup up and in. Lutz starts the second half, and he's got 6, the lead back to the Tigers. And a bad pass on the inbound. Layup in the lane, bounces around and misses, and Hess going to get called for over the back over Kirchel. That'll be the first on Jack. All those fouls, he didn't have any of them. And it will be Tigers ball underneath their own hoop at 35-34. The Irish again inbounding or outletting, turning the ball over. Here's Nelms queuing it in, throws it out front. And Horner comes down with it. Works against Moats, right side, drives in, stops, kicks out to the corner. Into Burrell's hands in the right corner. Lutz going to post up. They don't go to him. Instead, they'll skip it back out front. Into the hands of Horner. Right side, there's a travel out on the wing by Burrell. And it's only the 5th turnover on the Tigers of the game. 35-34. Lead is by 1 to Dundy County Stratton. 8 lead changes in this game, and now 5 ties. Trzynski back to Hess. He'll work against the Tiger on-ball defense. Bumped out way out in the half court. Now he drives, now draws a foul. As he's going to draw the foul on Corbin Horner. I think that would be his 3rd. It is. So he becomes the 2nd Tiger with 3, both starters, both guards. And they'll go a little taller and bring in Andrew Inglot, the junior, with 6:48 to go in the 3rd. Irish to cue it in line left, down 1, 35-34. Trzynski looks, Hess floats to the right block, doesn't catch it cleanly, now comes down with it, throws it up in the lane, over the rim and in. He's got 9. Irish have the lead 36-35, 6:40 third quarter action. Kirchel in the backcourt. Dribbling against Erickson, who picks his pocket. What a steal. Spins in the lane. Layup with the left hand up and in. 17 for Erickson. And how about you find a post that can do that? What a play. 38-35. My goodness, he just picked his pocket like a guard would. Nelms, who's heated up, has it out front. He could shoot, no doubt. 35 threes now on the year 2 today. Lutz with it out front. Anderson in down low. Tipped by Erickson, but into the hands of Inglot. He'll drive, float a shot too hard. Rebound out to the wing. Oh, they're going to get it. Moats with a foul out on the wing right in front of us. That'll be Will's 2nd, team 2nd of the half at 38-35. Tiger ball underneath. where Erickson got a tip on that pass, but unfortunately tipped it right into the hands of Inglot, who then drove in. Nelms end line left to send it in for the Tigers, down 3. Looks against Hess. He'll bounce pass into the corner to Kirchhoff, who will try a long 2. Falling away, missed it short. Rebound to Jack Hess. One hands it to Erickson in the front court, who drives, lays it off the glass. 19 for Erickson. The lead is 5. And boy, the Tigers are just getting torched on the other end down the court. That's where the Irish have gotten half of their points. Inglot driving, throws one up, trying to draw contact, didn't get the call. Trzynski on the rebound. 5:44 third quarter, into the front court to Hess. He'll drive him the other way. Got Kirchhoff in the air, into the line he'll go. Second foul on the Tigers. And that'll be the second foul on Jackson Kirchhoff, and Hess to the line for the second time today at 40-35. Coming back in is Alex Inglot after the first free throw from Hess, who swishes that one. He's in double figures. Every game this year he's done that. That is his 74th double-figure game in his 91st game of his career, as he's over 1,400 points. Second foul line shot, 41-35, and what a little run here by the Irish. They lead by 7 all of a sudden with 5:38 to go in the second. Tigers led just a moment ago. Now an 8-0 run. Hess picks a pocket of Nelms at midcourt, drives in, lays it up and in. Hess with 6 in the quarter, 13 in the game. Largest lead for the Irish of 9. 5:20 third quarter, and the Tigers becoming a turnover machine through the first 3 minutes. Inglot across the timeline. Hess going for another strip steal, doesn't get it. Lutz has it right wing. Irish buckling up their defense right now. Goes inside to Burrell. He'll back down, spin with his left hand, and roll it over. That's a nice shot by Nolan Burrell. The senior has 7. That was a tough shot with the left hand. And the lead is 7. And sometimes if you're the Irish, you just got to bow your head and say that was a good play and go to work on the other end. Moats has it right wing for the green and gold. Goes in for Hess, who's posted up, comes down with it, spins, hook shot with the right hand. Oh, he's getting mad. It's Hulk mode for Jack. He's got 8 in the quarter, 9 in the, now 15 in the game, and the lead is back to 9. And initiate Hulk mode. I tell you, we need a sounder when this happens. Burrell in the lane. Burrell shot up, no contact, rebound tipped around, out, off of Lutz, last St. Pat's ball. I'm telling you, you just see this anger that Jack gets, this energy where he just says, look out, I'm going to take a game over, and right now he's doing that. Subs in, Hasenauer, Brocious in for Trzynski and Will Moats with 4:30 to go in the third quarter. And Jack Hess with 15 now all of a sudden in the game. It was a quiet game, has erupted. They're using him inside. Erickson, now they run their motion offense. Brocious, big 3 on the left wing, short. Rebound inside, tipped into the hands of Erickson. Got another one. One dribble, layup, yes. My goodness, Brecken Erickson, give him 21 with 14 rebounds, 11-point lead. Timeout. Timeout, Dundy County Stratton with 4:09 to go in the third quarter, and the Irish side is fired up. We'll take a break. This timeout brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College. No matter where you're going, Mid-Plains can take you there. With 6 individual campuses, Mid-Plains Community College is your next home. Check them out at mpcc.edu.
Lincoln County's outstanding news alternative is the North Platte Bulletin. For 17 years, the Bulletin has informed you of breaking news, courts, entertainment, state news, and sports from Lincoln County area, courtesy of an experienced staff that delivers unbiased and honest news coverage. Pick up a copy of the Bulletin in Lincoln County and surrounding towns. Subscribe or check out northplattebulletin.com. Annual subscriptions come at an affordable price. The Bulletin, your homegrown, hometown newspaper.
Ollie, you need to clean up your fishing and hunting gear. It's everywhere.
I'm out of room. I don't have anywhere to put it.
Get some storage at Another Storage. They have sizes for everything.
I already have some there.
Well, get another. Another Storage, 532-1332.
Much needed timeout for the Tigers here. 48-37, facing their largest deficit of 11. 4:09 third quarter action. Tigers use a foul there. Coach Freeland recognizing need to get back in this game, settle down a little bit. Here's Inglot driving, kicks out near corner. Andrew Inglot, he'll penetrate around his defender. Floating shot up and in. Andrew Inglot with 11. That's his 5th double-figure game of the year. He's played extremely well, and the lead is 9 again. Hess left wing, he's angry right now, really feeling it. Erickson back right side, Brocious looks in, comes up top to Hasenauer. No shot, back left wing for Hess. Hess dribble driving, baseline take all the way underneath the hoop. in trouble, trying to throw over top, throws it away, gets it back, finds Brocious on the wing. Top to Hasenauer. Senior will launch a three, too hard. Rebound, all Tigers. Irish did not get much opportunity there. And with its Tigers, that's a good defensive series. 3:20 to go in our third quarter. 48-39. Ball inbounded. They go inside to Burrow. Kick out. Andrew Inglot feeling it. Three doesn't go. Rebound. Munson got inside positioning, and he draws a foul. He got bumped by, I think, Burrow. That's only his first of the day. If it's on the big fella, it is. His team third with 3:13 to play in the third. And Caleb Munson comes out. Jackson Roberts back in. 40-39. Jace Roberts, our video technician today, loving it. By the way, his teacher also told me he didn't have to do the math homework if he doesn't miss another shot. He missed the Hess half quarter at the end of the first half. Hess will try one on the left wing, up and in! Put up the three for Jack Hess, his first of the day. 195 in his career, and the lead is 12 for the green and gold. It's just a thing to watch. Alex Inglot driving, bumps off of Brocious, shot doesn't go. Hasenauer clears the rebound, one and done. Brocious into the front court, up 12, 2:46 third quarter. Brocious picks up his dribble, goes inside to Roberts on the short corner. He'll back down, he'll kick back out. Brocious out of the corner, drives, kicks left wing for Hess, who has to go up and grab that one. He'll try a deep three on the left wing, short. Brecken Erickson out there on the offensive rebound, and he'll throw the ball away looking for Hess. Inglot with a steal. Erickson will take it right back. He'll find Hasenauer underneath, who drags his foot. And we've got 2 turnovers for the Irish, 1 for the Tigers in that whole sequence. Erickson also got his 15th rebound, but he threw the ball away. And so Erickson out, Moats in, Hasenauer out, Branch in for St. Pat's. And back into the game is Kirchhoff for the Tigers, as is Quade Myers, who is sat with 3 fouls. He got that technical late in the second quarter. He had not played until this mark. They need him on offense. He only has 4 points, but his penetration has been the one that set it all up. Tigers facing a little full court pressure here with 2:23 to go in the third at 51-39. Dundy County Stratton trailing by 12. Across the timeline, Myers picked up by Zarek Branch. That's the confidence they feel he's got. Got around him, passes to Lutz, layup up and an and one. How about the bench players for the Tigers? Chevy Lutz with 8. He's nearing his second double-figure game of the year. Andrew Inglot with 11. And the foul on the and one. And it's the third on Andrew Brocious. All started by the dribble drive by Myers. So at the line for the three-point play, Lutz drills it. He is 3 for 3, came in 44% on the year at the line. It's a 9-point game. Moats into the front court, hands off to Branch, 2:05 third quarter. Irish have won this quarter, but Dundy County Stratton win the last minute or so. Hess right wing, Inglot guarding. Moats top. Now he starts to run that motion offense. Brocious out front. Top of the key three for Andrew. Didn't catch it cleanly, airballed it. I think he was bobbling it as he went up to shoot that one. Trashinsky will come back in, and Brocious going to come out. 1:50 to go in the third. That's the shot they want Andrew to shoot, though. I don't think he got his hands underneath that one when he launched it. 42-51. Tigers on a little run here. Myers again, and that's where it all starts with 24. Here he works at midcourt against Branch. I think got to back off him a little bit. Crosses over, got around him, draws a foul. Hand check on Branch. Myers has only hit 7 threes. I think you back off a little bit. Make him hit a long ball. Branch commits his second, but that's the team fourth. They're starting to rack up with 1:38 to go in the third. Erickson back in. Jackson Roberts out. Nelms get a breather. Burrow back in for the Tigers with 1:38. It'll be Tiger ball underneath their own hoop. Down 9. Queuing it in is Myers. Looks, throws it out to the wing to Burrow. Comes back into the right corner to Myers. He'll skip past it over the rim and out. I think he was looking for Inglot on the near side, but it went over the rim and out of bounds. So it's either a shot attempt or a turnover. It was not, I don't think, anticipated to be a shot because it sailed well over the rim. And it's Irish ball with 90 seconds to go in the third, up 9. Erickson posting up immediately. Moats looking for him. They get it to him. He works on Kirchhoff. Backs down, spins in the lane. Left-handed hook doesn't go. Rebound. And Kirchhoff, good board, good defense. Into the front court, finds Myers. Myers slows down, stops, holds it, passes near wing. Burrow left corner. Inglot wide open three, and he hits it. his third of the year. And he's at him in double figures. Minute 7 to go. Here's Trushinsky into the front court. He'll drive to the rack, miss the layup, rebound, tipped into the hands of Sam, though. He gets it poked away from behind. Branch ends up with it, and then he's fouled. And boy, it's kind of a herky-jerky sequence of plays here. And it's a 6-point game. And that's the second foul on Burrell, team 4th. And now it'll be Trushinsky to cue it in with a 6-point game. Looks, Trushinsky, looks, throws it in the lane to Hess. In the air shot, nobody fouled. And Burrell has not believed one foul that he's gotten. That's his third. He's quickly gotten 2 back-to-back. And he'll go to the bench. Nelms will check back in with 57 seconds to go in the third, team 5th. And Hess to the line for 2. Jack with a monster quarter. All right, I'll tally those up in a moment. His first of 2, a swish. 12 in the quarter, 19 in the game for Hess. Nelms back in with 57 seconds to go in the third, and the lead is 7. Second foul line shot, a swish for Hess. He's now perfect after missing his first. And the lead is back to 8, double digits, 20 in the game now. His 30th of his career, 20 or more. 50 seconds to go here in quarter 3, 8-point game. Myers working now against Trushinsky, making him go left with his left hand. Not driving, comes up top to Kirchhoff. That's good defense by Sam there. Get it out of the hands of Myers. He got it baseline though, drives on him, stripped by Hess. And it's out of bounds before Hess or Trushinsky can grab it. That was a pretty decent recovery there by Sam on the end line. It'll be Tigers ball underneath their own hoop to send it in, and Myers. And they come out to the front and now into the hands of Andrew Inglot. 33 seconds to go in the third. Works against Branch. Hands off right side. Myers looks in, finds Lutz, who's posted up. Lutz shot up the glass. Lutz in double figures for the second time this year. It's a 6-point game. Irish find Erickson again in the front court. In transition, layup, yes! I mean, just ridiculously easy for the Irish. It's back up to an 8-point game. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Nelms out front with 9, with 8. Nelms with 7, with 6. Crosses over, stops with 5, with 4. Hands off to Myers, drives with 3, with 2. Throws it up, no. Rebound to Branch. That'll end the quarter, and that'll send us to the fourth. It's an 8-point lead for North Platte St. Pat's. 55-47. We go to the fourth quarter. Next from Dundy County Stratton after this.
Alla knows businesses need reliable communication, both at the office and at home. Now more than ever. Just listen to Bill Mitchner from Lighthouse.
Before we'd have breaks in service, especially for internet, but we've never had any issues with Allo. It's always been there and available when we needed it.
At Allo, supporting your business is our business. To get your free quote and switch today, visit allofiber.com/workfast or call 402-480-6685 today.
Used to be an old drive-through. Stop in now, get something new. Joe and Gretchen will show you the lot. With our used cars, the fun won't stop. The prices are right, the mileage is low. It's a no-pressure sale. Come find your dream set of wheels at Swift Auto Center, where customers send their family and friends.
Hosting a get-together, event, or party? Use
KODY
occasions in North Platte, the area's event venue for
action.
gatherings of up to 55 people inside with a beautiful outdoor patio as well. Occasions where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today.
Squares up on the Nelms defense. Munson has it out front. Man-to-man motion offense. Now a pick and roll with Erickson left side. Hess looking in. Ball thrown away. Hess gets it back, though. Kirchhoff couldn't grab it cleanly. And they'll do it again. Hess, he'll turn and take a 3 now. And hit! Oh, 23! 23 for Hess. It's 58-47. Give him 196 in his career. 11-point lead, 7.5 to go. Nelms screen left, pull up 3, trying to answer. Too hard. Rebound Munson, his 8th of the day. Little force there, but he can shoot it. So I think Coach probably not too disappointed with that. Trushinsky gets stripped by Myers. He'll drive, hand it off. Horner layup in transition. Yes! His first bucket of the game, and it's 58-49, back down to 9. 7:10 to go. Here's Moats across the timeline now, works into the corner, trap coming, he gets it out to Hess. high left on the Tigers logo with 1 minute gone here in our fourth quarter. Coach O'Malley going to take a timeout with his offense. It'll be a 30. We'll take it too. 58-49 St. Pat's, 6:57 to go in the fourth. We're back after this.
Sandhill State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhill State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhills State Bank, member FDIC.
Hosting a get-together, event, or party? Use Occasions in North Platte, the area's event venue for gatherings of up to 55 people inside with a beautiful outdoor patio as well. Occasions is where you want your event held. Call Allison at 534-2533 or Mike at 227-2602 to book today.
6:57 to go in the fourth quarter. St. Pat's 58-49. Second timeout by Coach O'Malley. Trushinsky working against Myers. Into the left corner for Jack Hess, who's getting tightly guarded now. He'll take around his defender, hand it off to Erickson. One dribble, steps through to the right block, off the glass, miss, got his own rebound, hands it off to Hess, who drives in, defender in the air, layup, yes! They're just playing a two-man game right now. My goodness. And it's 60-49, and those two have utterly owned this game. Horner in the backcourt with pressure, 6:30 to go, fourth quarter, 11-point game. Myers right side working, goes inside to Kirchhoff, works on Erickson, shot missed, rebound Hess, that's excellent defense by Brecken. Hess into the front court, dissecting his way through the defense, all the way in, right-handed layup, rolls around and misses though. Rebound comes off the backboard, last touched I think by, well they say Dundy County Stratton. And with 6:12 to go in the fourth, it'll be St. Pat's ball underneath their own hoop with an 11-point lead. Inbounding will be Trushinsky. Erickson posted up. They go to Hess instead, about 15 feet. He'll turn and shoot and miss. Rebound on the end line to Will Moats for St. Pat's. His 15-footer blocked from behind. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't that blocked? He said out. There was definitely contact. Will doesn't miss a shot that poorly. Coach and the officials going to get together. They're going to correct this. I'm going to say, wait a minute. It was definitely blocked. It'll be Irish ball again. And Coach O'Malley was going to make sure they got together to get that one and give the officials credit. They got that one called correctly. Trushinsky to inbound. Looks. Throws out front for Jack Hess, who comes down with it. 6:04 to go in the fourth. Up 11. Hess penetrating, kicking out to Moats. A battle of the top two teams in Class D1 here in Dundy County Stratton. Hess right wing for up top to Trushinsky. He'll pop a three. Sam hits his first 2 points of the game. 8-3. He's dialed that up as of late, and it's the largest lead for the Irish of 14. What a shot from the sophomore. Corner into the front court to Myers. With a jab step, he'll drive. Got to take. Layup missed. Rebound into the hands of Myers. He'll pass it off. Layup by Kirchhoff doesn't go. And now they're going to get Munson with a foul from behind on the rebound. And that will be Caleb's third, but Caleb's played a really good game with 2 fouls because he picked up 2 really quickly. Team fifth. And it's Dundy County Stratton ball underneath their own hoop. And here comes Hazenauer back in. Tigers bring in, I think, maybe Chevy Lutz, who's had a great game. Off the bench. He's got 11 points. Their bench players lead him right now. One of them, Andrew Inglot, on the bench right now. They throw it out front to Nelms, into the left corner. That's Horner, and he'll come out of the corner. Horner works right side to Burrell. He'll try a three. Open shot, missed hard. Rebound Trushinsky on the backside. 5:20 to go in the fourth. Irish up 14. I guarantee you this is where Coach wants to run that motion offense. Get yourself an easy bucket. And now there's a foul on the wing by Myers, guarding Trushinsky. That'll be the team's 6th. And for Myers, that's his 4th. And it will be Irish. Hazenauer to send it in. Hess right now on the bench, getting a breather with 5:13 to go. Alex Inglot will check in for Myers. He's had a tough day for 4 fouls, 4 points. Hazenauer to cue it in just off to our right. He'll come in to Will Moats in the corner. He'll get it out to Hazenauer. 5:10 to go, and right now I guarantee you Coach wants this offense ran through the posts. Munson pops out with that motion offense. They're going to look for that screen away and try to get a bucket. Here's Trushinsky to Moats near wing. They'll run it again. Erickson pops out. Spins on his defender, drives in the lane, got around the defender, layup missed, and the rebound to Nelms. That was a good high percentage shot, one-handed pass. Lid loots too far, turnover. It's a tough time for that to come with 4:47 to go. And in a 14-point game, Hess going to check back in for St. Pat's. And we will get, I thought we were going to get a timeout, but no, they're just getting Hess back in the game. Hasenauer out with 4:47 to go. Hess with 25. He's had 26, 26, and 25 in his 3 games in his career against Dundy County Stratton. And he works it across the timeline left to right against Horner with 4:40 to go. On the wing, far side. And he directs the offense, finds Brick and Erickson out front, near side Trushinsky. They'll run it again to Moats out front. Hess left wing, looks in for Erickson, not there. Jab steps, comes up top. They swing it back right side. Coach wants this offense ran a few times. Trushinsky back to Hess left side. 4:20 to go. Up top again, though. We'll try to wear him out here. This is a thing of beauty when you run it. Hess back out left wing. And really, you got to have 5 guys that know, just understand what you're trying to do. Try to wear out a defense and just keep running it. And they keep running it. 4:08 to go. Shorten the game down with 14-point lead. Moats out front, picks it up. So a bad pass, he gets it stripped. And Horner's got a steal into the front court. Horner layup, no. But Trushinsky fouled him hard enough to make him go on him at the line. Well, and there's the challenge. You can't have a bad pass and all that. And it's a turnover. 6-team foul. For Sam, it's his 3rd, but he did the right thing there to make him earn it. He'll send Horner to the line. The junior has not been 13 of 42, 31% on the year for the junior. He had 13 against St. Pat's a year ago in that game. And this first one, short, almost rolled over, but did not. The Cedar Room's most unparalleled restaurant experience you'll find with its unique atmosphere of modern meets rustic. You'll feel cozy yet elegant, all while enjoying their delicious American fusion cuisine. Find the Cedar Room downtown North Platte or visit thecedarroomne.com. I think Kirchhoff and Myers back in. Couple starters for the Tigers. And it's Horner to the line for the second time. 2 points. He'll try to make it 3, and he will not. Both free throws missed. Erickson grabs another one. 17, that's a career high. 63-49, 3:50 to go. Bad pass. Nelms with a steal into the front court. Around Hess, layup up and in. That's a great play by Mark Nelms. He's got 10. Irish got to take care of it with a 12-point lead and 3:40 to go. I think this is where you just got to stay on the offensive attack if you're St. Pat's. Here's Hess behind his back twice. Left side to Moats. I mean, certainly want to run this offense, but you also want to be looking. There's another bad pass. Nelms steal. Hess takes it right back, though. Finds Erickson in the lane. Layup, yes! Rolled in. He's got 25. Oh, what a steal by Jack to get that back. It's a 14-point lead. 3:13 to go. That was huge. That was a big swing right there. Right side, Quade Myers. Working against Trushinsky. Bounce passes inside. Help defense comes down. Almost takes it away. Back out to Myers. Open 3 for him is too hard. Rebound Hess on the end line near side. And they'll let him bring it across unimpeded with 2:50 to go. He'll throw into the front court to Erickson right away. He turns and spins and shoots. Up and in! 27, career day for the sophomore. It's a 16-point lead for the top-seeded Irish with 2:40 to go. Nelms near wing. Hess guarding. Comes back between the circles. One-handed pass with his left hand to Myers. Myers dribbles. Not much offense here. Now they go in for Kirchhoff. Stolen away by Trushinsky. Sam Trushinsky into the front court. Spins on his defender. Reverse layup up. No. Erickson offensive rebound. Fouled. And he'll go to the line again. And boy, did I not say in the pregame, this guy just comes to show in the big games. And Brecken Erickson has come to show. 27 points, 18 rebounds for 52. And he's to the line for 2 as Lutz commits his 3rd. That was team 7th. See, it is, I think it was on the shot, though it was. First one is up. He's already got a career day. That one rims off. He's not been great at the line. He's not been terrible. Subs in several. Hasenauer, Brocious, Branch, and Roberts for St. Pat's. This is an interesting substitution by the Irish. Up 16, 2:25 to go. I don't think that's a substitution to, like, say the game's over. I would guess this is just a short one. Second one out for Brecken Erickson. Bully ball has been in full effect for 52, and He adds to his career day. 28-52 is earned a dinner tonight. 68-51, the lead is 17. Into the front court, right corner, baseline drive by Myers, passing in the lane, tip ball. Hazenauer ends up with it for St. Pat's. And DeBrocious in the backcourt, they'll need some help. They'll get it to Connor with 2:10 to go. Branch left side, inside to Roberts. Roberts passes down low over the head, but into the hands of Hazenauer. He'll hand off to Branch, his layup, and one! And Branch has played well. He's got 4 with 2:01 to go. That was a heck of a save on that backside by Hazenauer. And Branch to the line. Horner picks up his 4th, teammate. Zarek shot a lot. He shot 5 free throws with this one. That one rims off the rebound, tipped into the hands of Burrell. The lead is up to 19 for St. Pat's as they've hit 70 again. $1:55 to go. Burrell tries a 3 and knocks it down from deep range. Burrell's 14th 3 of the year, makes it 70-54. Timeout, Coach Freeland with 1:51 on the clock. We'll take a break. This timeout brought to you by Mid-Plains Community College.
Sandhills State Bank is a bank for Sandhillers. Families, entrepreneurs, teachers, nonprofits, farmers, nurses, contractors, ranchers, stylists, artists, retailers, professionals, outfitters, restaurateurs, mechanics. It takes all of us to make the Sandhills prosper, and Sandhills State Bank is here to help. Open an account today at sandhillstate.com/open or visit one of our 10 locations across the Sandhills to start growing the Sandhills together. Sandhills State Bank, member FDIC.
Lincoln County Feed Yard reminds you, when it's time to eat Nebraska beef. Real food for real people. It's pro-America and pro-Nebraska. The Lincoln County Feed Yard is a proud supporter of North Platte St. Patrick's athletics. Eat beef tonight and go Irish.
Hey, a big thank you to Viera Wireless for providing internet and for our radio and video stream this evening. Check out Viera Wireless in the Platte River Mall for your cellular and home internet needs. 2 locations in North Platte on South Cottonwood and in the Platte River Mall. We appreciate them. Couldn't do this game via video without them here today. Our game coverage also brought to you in part by Dave's Place. Next time you're hungry, head to Dave's Place in North Platte for the best homemade pizza and wings. Dine in, carry out, and online ordering available. It is Dave's Place in North Platte. $1:51 to go in the game. St. Pat's leading by 16 with the ball. And he's got starters back out there for besides Brecken Erickson. Jackson Roberts in for him. One-handed pass into the front court to Munson. Comes down with it. Lost it into the hands of Roberts. He'll drive. He throws one up, and he's held inside. It'll be a free throws for Jackson Roberts looking for his first points of the game. Actually, it's a 1-and-1 that was on the floor. Team 9th. And it is Quade Myers' 5th foul, so he will foul out of the game. He'll finish today with 4 points. And Branch back in for Trushinsky here with 1:47 to go. Andrew Inglot back in, who leads Dundy County Stratton with 14. One shy of his career high. And Roberts with a 1-and-1. First of the front of it, too hard. Rebound into the corner to Lutz. But that hasn't been the best day at the line for the Irish. And now a kick ball in the backcourt as Hess was denying. Erickson's going to check back in. He will come in for Jackson Roberts with 1:42 to go in the 4th. 70-54. Irish with a whale of a second half. 38 points in this second half. 23 in the third quarter. 15 more here in the 4th. And 1:40 to go. 16-point advantage. It was 2 at half. Burrell driving. Stops in the short corner. Gets out of the corner. Swings around. It comes into the hands of Nelms. Nelms drives. Floats shot too high. Rebound Erickson. He might get one more. Gives him 19. Or gives him 20, excuse me. And we'll give him 20 and 20. Irish with $1:20 to go. Boy, can they find a way to get 52. One more rebound. Munson near side Hess. Looks in. Top to Moats. Left side Branch, 1:10 to go. They'll work some clock. Irish are going to pick up a win here in Dundy County Stratton, their 15th straight. Here's a steal by Nelms on the wing. Got around Moats. Drives in. Layup, no, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Going to get a body foul on the Irish as Nelms will go to the line for 2. Irish have not taken care of the ball. 18th turnover. Hess's 2nd foul. In a game that the Irish have fouled 19 times, Brecken Erickson does not have 1. Folks. And 2 free throws up. Nelms puts the first one in. He's got 11. And in comes 4 new subs, I guess, for Dundy County Stratton. Irish bring in Hazenauer and Brocious. We'll get the numbers here. of all those that are in for the Tigers, one of them being Ben Aldridge, a junior, one of them being Taylon Riley, a senior. Also see Brody Rogers, a sophomore. Number 22, Bobby Schneider, back in the game, and here comes St. Pat's' Roberts and Branch. And Seth Engler in for the first time, the 6'2 junior. And Hess, Erickson, and Moat's going to get an applause as they head to the bench. What a day. And Brecken going to finish a rebound shy of 20 boards today. But he has a career-high 28 points. Officials getting together here. I don't think they're going to let, I think Branch, I think they're going to keep Moats in. I think Branch has to come back out. And so now they'll shoot the free throw, and if he makes this, he'll come in. Minute 2 to go here in the fourth, 70-55. Nelms with now 11. Double figure in every game but 3 this year, averaging 13 per game for the senior. That one in and out. The rebound, Seth Engler has the board with 59 seconds to go. 70-55 Irish. What a gritty win here in Benkelman. It was hard fought, but boy, a third quarter purge that just opened this game up enough. 45 seconds to go. They'll play keep away now. Hazenauer will pop a 3 out front. That rims off. Rebound to Inglot for the Tigers. Into the front court, 35 seconds to go. Near wing, 3 launched, up, short. Missed by Bobby Schneider. Rebound to St. Pat's' Will Moats, his 6th of the day. Another thing, Irish have rebounded extremely well in this game. 23 seconds to go. Moats to Brocious, and they'll run out some clock here and come away with a monster victory here in Benkelman. Inside to Roberts. He'll turn and shoot. Jackson can't get it to go. Rebound out off of Dundy County Stratton with 9 seconds to go. And in comes, for the final timers, Branch back in. What a victory for the Irish. 15 straight wins. And their 18th win of the year. And on the inbound, Roberts' shot doesn't go. Rebound to Dundy County Stratton with 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Schneider will put a deep shot up, missed it short, and that's the end of this one. It's St. Pat's victorious here in Benkelman, 70-55 over the Tigers of Dundy County Stratton. St. Pat's comes up with a big victory. The number 1 seed will remain the number 1 seed in the Power Points of Class D1 with the victory here today. We will begin our postgame in a moment. Right after this, again, your final 70-55. St. Pat's wins it on Husker Radio.
My dad always said, it's not hard to make decisions when you know what your values are. That stuck with me. And that's why I like knowing the decisions made by my public power electric utility are done locally. Local control means my utility is governed, managed, and powered by Nebraskans who know the values of the communities and the customers they serve. And there's nothing more Nebraskan than that.
This message brought to you by your local public power utility and Nebraska Public Power District. Always there when you need us.
Too many friends and family to stay at the house? Treat them to luxury at the Marriott Fairfield Inn and Suites. They'll enjoy our high-definition televisions, free wireless internet, and a state-of-the-art exercise facility. Relax at the outdoor fire pit or visit the hot tub while the kids enjoy the indoor pool. Enjoy a free breakfast after a great night's sleep. All 2-bedded rooms feature queen-size beds. Reserve your room and get the best rate guarantee at Marriott.com. The Marriott Fairfield Inn and Suites at I-80 and Highway 83 interchange in North Platte.
Like the Irish athletes, life can come at you fast and hit you hard. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, call me, Marty Trushinsky, at 534-4837. And go Irish!
No matter who you are and where you're going, Mid-Plains is here for you. The differences of our campuses make us stronger. Our shared mission propels us forward. You can't define us as one person, one town, one place. We are many, in pursuit of something bigger, together. With 6 individual campuses supporting a vast and determined region. We are Mid-Plains Community College.
Welcome back to Benkelman here on Husker Radio's KODY and online at huskerradio.com. It's a final St. Pat's with the victory over the Tigers of Dundy County Stratton, 70-55. as we welcome into our Quick Stop postgame show just around every corner. Fast, easy, convenient. 6 locations throughout North Platte. Also locations in Ogallala, Hershey, Grant, and Imperial. On the road to everywhere, it is Quick Stop. Big victory for the Irish today on the road in Dundy County, Stratton. That is a statement win for Class D1, and certainly one to, I think, put the Irish even more on the board, even though they already were number 1 in the state. But that kind of backs it up. Coach Lyons with us on the postgame. Your first 2 wins against them last 2 years have been pretty similar.
Yeah.
Scores like that, and Jack had almost the same score. Difference in this one, Brecken Erickson just dominated. A career high 28, 19 rebounds.
Wow. I knew he had a lot of rebounds. I would never have guessed that. He's gotten so much better since December, just getting his feet wet a little bit, and he can really take over games as you saw tonight. And he's big body, got great hands, great feet. I mean, there's not enough words to describe him. I mean, if we can get that out of him, that's always a plus. And then Jack just being Jack. I mean, such a special player, getting him the ball, finding the ball in transition. And when they were pressing us, those guys did such a good job of looking down the court. And Brecken has good enough hands to catch it, take a couple dribbles, and lay it in. I mean, that's what we have to do when you get pressured like that. You have to be able to do that a couple times.
Right. I mean, a couple times. He probably did it 10 times. I mean, and then, maybe the marquee moment of this game, I thought, just athletically was he's able to get a strip steal like a guard does and take it the other way, spin and put it up and in. I mean,
it's crazy.
I mean, Jack Cass gets a lot of credit, and he gets a lot of the spotlight for this team, as he should.
Yeah.
But this was a game for, the eyes watching, and number 52 dominated it.
I've said that from the get-go. He's probably our second best player, and tonight he showed he was our best player tonight. But man, everything he does it seems so easy too. It's not like he's not struggling to get rebounds. He's using his body well. He's jumping straight up. I'm just speechless that I never would have guessed that he would have that many points, that many rebounds. That's unbelievable.
Underrated 10 points from Caleb Munson, 2 inside. Those 2 were working it early, and then Jack took the third quarter over. It was really a 3-man show offensively. I thought Zarek played well in the big moment. You didn't play overall, I'd say, your best ball. I mean, that was maybe a little bit of a step back. That being said, that was obviously a very good opponent, but you turned it over 18 times. I'm sure that's far too many for Coach to like.
Yeah, and there's, like we talked about that at halftime. I mean, there's some telegraph passes that we had out there. We just weren't taking care of it. And we said at halftime, too, they're trying to make it up and down. They're trying to make it kind of crazy. And if we can just get it across, take care of it, and then get into our offense, good things happen. I think that's what you saw in the second half a little bit more. Not trying to get out in transition so much. I mean, there's a fine line, but we were able to toe that line a little bit better in the second half. And when we can get the ball, obviously, like you said, you can get the ball into Brecken, and then Caleb, the way he rebounded and just played super well, too. I mean, that's a lot of fun when you have 2 guys that are 6'3", 6'4", that'll be able to do that to help out.
Yeah, you rebound really well. Brecken 19, Caleb 8, Jack 5, Will 6. I mean, you really own the glass here today.
That's awesome.
And I thought in the second half, defensively, you ramped it up. I'm sure that was a talk at half.
Yeah, absolutely. We just kept talking about keeping the ball out of the lane. At the first half, it was too easy. That 24, he can get a full head of steam, and he's really fast and really strong. And we did a better job of keeping him out of the lane, so it was a lot tougher for him to kick out to shooters. And kept those twins out of the lane too, man. Those guys are super quick. I mean, it's just a really athletic team. But kept those twins out of the lane too, and that's going to be key for us, is to try to keep the ball out of the lane as much as we can.
All right, 70-55, 18-2, 15 straight win. I'm just saying it. Coach O'Malley got his 200th tonight at St. Pat's.
That's awesome.
So I know he's not one for accolades.
No, not at all.
I'm sure he's not going to like anybody knowing that, but it is certainly worth it for him. I mean, that's a guy. He had 16 years prior to that at Sutherland, so I'm sure he's got a lot more than 200 in his career. But it's a pretty awesome night to get it too.
Yeah, that's the funny thing too, is you look up in his room and he's got a ball that has 330 wins, because he doesn't know. He's not going to keep track. And now we know for sure he's got 200 here. So
I'm keeping track from here on out.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I'm just so happy for him and for those guys. When I come up here at first, you could hear him kind of celebrating. Deacon Irish gave him a little gift, and Josh, he got those guys going and celebrated with them. So
very good.
I'm sure he enjoyed that. And I'm sure if I asked him about any of the 200 wins, he probably could tell me play-by-play, too. He just remembers them all, and he remembers all the losses, too. So he just got that idea that memory that he can just remember all that stuff.
Well, in terms of fairness, 78 losses at St. Pat's. I mean, just pass that out there.
Make sure he knows that too.
Right, 70-55. All right, now big game at Hershey, who took this team to overtime just last Saturday. Rivalry game to finish off the girls' season, regular season. Then you got Paxton next week, so you're down to 2 games left. That's a big game, and Hershey's playing really good right now.
Yeah, they're playing really well. We watched that film, and I got it home and got a chance to watch it live. And those guys, they've gotten a lot better, and they know the roles a little bit better now too. I think they kind of settled into that, and we got to be ready to go. They got a couple guys that can really shoot it, and just like tonight, I mean, they got in transition really well. So we got to be on our toes, ready to get back and stop the ball and make it difficult for them to score, and then try to get as many easy looks as we can. And I'm sure Coach Jorgensen will have a great defensive plan against us, and we just got to be ready to adjust and ready to go.
Congrats on the win, Coach. Thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Tanner. Appreciate you.
All right.
Thanks for being the best news station that we've got covering us.
Thank you. Coach Brendan Lydes with us here on the postgame. Let's run through the numbers here. St. Pat's 12-20, 23-15 by quarter, 32-38 by half, 70 in the game, 25 for Hess, 28 for Erickson, 19 rebounds, 10 for Munson, his 4th double-figure game of the year, 4 for Branch, 3 for Trzynski. Irish 3 of 11 from downtown, 11 of 21 at the foul line. Led by as many as 19. They win this one by 15. 18 turnovers. Too many there, but they get to 18-2 on the year. Meanwhile, for the Tigers, 12, 18, 17, and 8 by quarter, 30 and 25 by half, 55 in the game. They were led off the bench. Andrew Inglot played a terrific game. He had 14 on that. And Chevy Lutz, 11 points off the bench. He played terrific. 11 for Nelms, 10 for Burrell, 4 for Myers, 3 for Kirchhoff, and 2 for Corbin Horner. 5 of 17 from downtown. The Tigers finished the game 12 of 19 at the charity stripe, a total of 13 turnovers. They dropped to 18-3 on the year. They'll be the top seed, though, in their sub. They still have a lot to play for. That's a good quality team. They played really well in the first half of this game. Let's get your Swift Auto Center play of the game.
It's time for the Swift Auto Center Irish play of the game.
Jackson Kirchhoff drives in, layup no call on the collision. Hess on the rebound, wanting to run. Hess into the front court, coast to coast. Hess driving all the way in with the left hand. 6 for Hess. He goes coast to coast, and the Irish get a monster bucket from Jack. That's the play of the game, but I got to give a honorable mention to Brecken Steele out front, where he picked the pocket and took it in for a layup. That was a tremendous play from him. Let's get your player of the game, brought to you by the Telecom Home Team, Allo Communications. They're taking tech to the next level with products and services that provide its fiber fans with an all-star experience. If you're ready to up your internet game, go to allocommunications.com and get Allo today. I'm going Brecken Erickson, 28 points, career day, 19 rebounds for the big fella. He was awesome. Career day in points, career day in rebounds. He just tore up the Tigers today. Huge game, again, from Brecken Erickson. I want to give a shout-out to Coach O'Malley, who's got a bag in his hand. I hope that's got, I think, an award there for his 200th victory for him. Congratulations. He's been here 11 years. It's been my 10th year. I've been lucky to be along with almost all 200, which has been a blessing to be able to do that. And we'll do it again Thursday. We'll do it in Hershey. It'll be a 6 o'clock start for the girls, 7:30 start for the boys here on KODY, live video at HuskerRadio.com. In the meantime, thanks again to Jace Roberts. Terrific job on the video side today. Again, your final. St. Pat's wins this one 70-55. We'll talk to you from Hershey on Thursday on Husker Radio.
This has been coverage of North Platte St. Patrick's Athletics on 1240 AM, 1061 FM, KODY. For a copy of today's game, contact the station at 308-532-3344. And for a full list of upcoming broadcasts, go to HuskerRadio.com. This has been a Husker Radio production.